Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the murk, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures. 3-course meals for dinners. 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out.
Any gay guy you got your eye on now this week? I swear, ain't you that told me you go to a gay gym?
Well, you said any gay guy.
No, but I swear you told me you do a thing.
Did you hear what you said?
Yeah, but I'm just saying I was bannering because you said something. You used to do a thing where you find out who's the most attractive gay guy that week.
What?
That's not you that said that.
What?
You said that basically. Oh, we're recording. Yeah.
I said
it might not be you, but someone
yeah, right.
That went gym in Vauxhall. That there's gay people inside their gym that says even though like they're obviously not gay, but certain times in it they play a game where they say who's the most attractive. If I would, who would it be? That's not you that said that.
What? I go gym in the. I don't go gym in Vauxhall, by the way, but.
Okay, so it's not you then, isn't it?
But who the fuck else would say that?
I don't know. So,
a guy.
Oh, so you said who else? But you.
No, but who else would like who in
who else would say
on
that?
On the podcast.
It went on the podcast. It was out of the podcast.
Bro, you would never talk. Like that's a wild thing to say. Like I go to the gym and see which gay person likes me.
No, you know which likes you.
That's what you said.
No.
So
the one that you would like. The one that you find the most attractive. Someone said that. Okay. It's not you. I don't believe it's not you. The way you're looking at me means that this is crazy.
So I can't even believe you're saying that to me on a fucking what? But I go oval, and yeah, obviously there's my gym. Like there's that whole area is that in it. But I tell you how much it. Bro,
how gay are we talking?
Bro, for me, it's bad. Like it's just, bro. You know, I don't even know if I can say this. Fuck, I can say it in the pod. There's no point in me saying it. Yeah, I think I see something about the former defense someone saying something about how there's gay parties in West in Parliament.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And I don't even know if I can say this, but I just feel like the world has...
It's gay.
No. You know what, yeah? Like, I always see these things about, like, white men in America and white men here pushing this whole thing about, you know, the white man is becoming extinct and how other races are kind of, like, taking over their land and stuff, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, that's your own doing because all of this kind of, like, equality, you know, not equality, but, like, the whole inclusion and diversity, I'm like, yeah, now the reason like there's a community that's so prominent in your thing, that's who's taken away from you. Because if you look at all the minorities, you don't see that kind of community having such the strongest representation or such a strong representation. I don't know if you've seen a new ad for Jaguar, the car company, and they didn't advertise no cars. They just started doing up men in dresses, and they didn't advertise a single car. Everything they advertised was just about representation, and like it was like black women, gay men, cross-dressers, talking about the rainbow colors. They didn't advertise a single car. They were just talking about the change in the company is about like, you know, diversity. It's like, brother, what the...
What, and then just the Jaguar logo?
Yeah, and how they... And Jaguar is now changing. It's like, brother, what the fuck has I got?
I don't get why. What is the advert about? Just
exactly. That's the question. If you check on the internet, what is this advert
was it
about?
like hiring or
no? They're talking about like, you know, like the Jaguar trying to reinvent itself and, you know, pushing for, you know, like new vehicles going all electric and whatever. But like they didn't show a model of a car like, oh, this is our new Jag that's going to be the electric that's pushing pioneering the future. They're just. I don't know if you also saw the thing about, I think it was the M&S thing about Mrs. Claus. There was another person that had like, the M&S, I think, or Boots Christmas ad, and it was like a bunch of like diversity and inclusion and all that kind of stuff. And Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus was black. That was a big deal. But like all the little elves and helpers were like transish, like, you know, cross-dressing. It's just like, bro, I think the point I was making is I think they've pushed it so much on society that it's now getting backlash. It's now being too much. You get? Because in my gym, bro, when I go to the gym, I see they'll have a gym wear, but then they'll have like their shoelace will have like the rainbow in it. Or like their Apple Watch will have the rainbow in it. Or their shirt will have like a something, but it's rainbow. And I'm just like, bro, why do you have to wear your sexuality?
You know what? What I would say about them.
Nah, but what you said pissed me off, I can't lie.
What I would say about them is, as much as it's probably grinding your gears, currently, they have done an amazing job. But because you know what I feel like the strategy is push it so far, yeah, that you're like, because I'm not gonna lie, though, once upon a time, innit, I could have been considered, innit, what's the word,
Homophobic.
homophobic. But the level that they have pushed it so much that now I'm like, just don't fuck me. Do you know what I'm saying? Innit?
Yeah.
So it's like, you sometimes you have to be so extreme,
Yeah.
and then so they've gotten so.
It's probably G.
Yeah, open the door for was it Kelly or Michelle? Between you, man.
He changed his sides up to him, innit?
Hey, George, this guy said a madness, bro.
Yeah, go on. You might as well go on.
Yeah. So sometimes you just push the envelope so much,
Yeah.
that the pushback becomes fair. Essentially,
See, I'm the opposite end of of that spectrum, yeah? Because I believe, like, them man have pushed this thing so much that once upon a time, like, the other day, yeah?
Go on. Make sure you can make some room over there, innit?
Yeah, as long as you're not blocking the camera, you're good.
Brother, you're
What
picking
more,
up the
man?
phone and what pod it.
This guy, man,
He has no respect.
no manners, man.
No respect. And he's still on the phone.
Sound you on that.
In here! George!
Hey, bye.
You're just showing off, bro.
No, I'm not. It's where I just came from, fam.
That's crazy.
What's wrong? Listen, this guy acting like one teacher's pet. Fam, what's doing you, bro?
Teacher's
Teacher's pet. Who's the teacher?
You.
Let me just double check, isn't it? Oh, no.
Nice fit, man.
Thank you, bro.
Nah, fuck him. That man's podded, that man has just walked. You don't respect the production.
I do, bro.
No, because if this was only your artist and you was doing a video, you wouldn't say about Teacher's Pet. You'd be like, oh, how you lot just chatting on the set? Someone's just walking through your video shoot and on the phone. You'd be like, what the fuck you lot doing? But
Those pants are
Facts.
shiny, but
Yeah, they are.
survive though.
bro said a madness to me earlier on, you know. Bro, he said a madness. I don't even know if that's allowed to be in the pod.
What do you say?
So, bro, imagine, yeah, he's gonna like, do you know, no. I'm actually pissed off, bro. A man said, so, which gay guy in your gym have you got your eye on today? So I was,
Have you not heard them say it before?
Is it because your hair is in afro that you're saying nonsense?
bro,
This guy, man.
he said,
it's grown, bro.
forget all that. But a man said to me, oh, wasn't you that told me that you go to your gym and you play a game about like, you try and
My hair's
figure
in
out-
afro is hilarious.
You say like, which gay guy you'd be on?
Have you not heard him say that before?
No, I've never heard him
No,
say that.
did you know that he goes to a gay
Yeah,
gym?
I know he's.
I don't go to a gay
his
gym.
Brother, you go to a gay gym.
Gay
guys.
people go to his gym.
I don't go to a gay gym.
Okay, well,
I live in an area that is
Okay.
densely populated by gay people.
Brother,
So unfortunately,
that's a gay gym.
I live in a gay area then.
Yeah.
I live in the San Fran of London.
Yeah. As in, like, for instance, have you heard of
San Fran hella gay, yeah?
what was it?
I know it's gay, but is it hella gay?
San Fran, yeah, facts.
San Francisco.
They say that's America's
What,
asshole, isn't it?
That's
What,
crazy.
what, like, what,
That's what he said.
what,
yeah.
ATL's
ATL's
back-
Yeah, but that's like that black
That's
gay.
like black people.
That's
the
black gay,
people.
innit?
San Fran is.
Yeah, that's a gay gym. As in, like, for instance, there's one in Archway. There's a YMCA in Archway and
No,
what's
see,
it called?
you're talking about YMCA's. I'm talking about like the.
And was a Virgin Active that I just know.
Yeah, but see, them
Straight
expensive.
people go there, but it's a gay gym, innit?
Them expensive ones. I'm talking about like the commercial gyms that you expect just everyone to be at.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, bro, I go to a gym in the borough of Lambeth.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to a gym where someone might bring a knife to a gun to the gym.
Why? Why do you
Because at least
Yeah, so you
everyone
go
knows.
to you go to a gay gym then, innit?
No, I know that my gym has a lot of gay people. I don't go to a gay. Okay, put it this way, yeah. It's not like there's any other gym in my area that isn't like that.
Are you certain? There's
Okay.
not like the muscly.
I don't mind baiting myself up on this pod now because you've pissed me off, yeah? If you live around Vauxhall, Kennerton, even, well, I cannot say Brixton because there's like
Well,
Flaxman,
Oval,
yeah? Yeah, Oval, any of them 24-hour gyms, Pure Gym, The Gym, anyone in the comments, please let me know, am I capping? No, post this one, yeah? If you go gym in the Vauxhall, Kennerton, Oval area, is there any gym you can go to that's not more popular, not highly populated by gay people? Bro, I went as far as to go to Wandsworth Road, yeah, do you get it? And that's still a bit, you still get the old school energy of man them in their like, ends, you get it?
Yeah,
I'm seeing people have migrated from Vauxhall to there. Bro, years ago, one time in the gym, I've gone in the locker room and a man is just beating his meat, bro.
What?
Wallahi, bro. A guy he's standing up and he's just playing with his penis, isn't it?
Is that on some gay shit or just on some?
Oh, what kind of shit would you be playing with your penis in?
No, other people.
In a changing room.
I'm saying, but is that gay shit or he's just
Tapped.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
No, it's not.
But I'm saying you can be a straight guy.
Are we posting this? Are you not being real?
Huh? I'm being real, but I'm saying what part of it says that guy was gay?
No, I know that guy's gay because number one, I've seen just how his conduct has been in the gym, and number two, when man's walked into the chain, I've walked in to take a leak, innit? So as I'm going, I've seen like obviously a man's just stalkers, innit? And he's standing up, he's like kind of he's
just
phone.
stalkers.
He's stalkers, he's naked, innit?
Okay,
he's standing up and he's just kind of like fondling himself. I'm not saying he's beating his meat, but he's fondling himself, and then he's looking at man them in the eyes.
Okay.
So then I've gone to the toilet, I come out, and a man's still doing that. So I remember that from years ago. But them times there, the conversation that we were having previous year is like, basically, he was talking about like the PR of the LGBT community and how it's pushed and it's gone to the point where he's just like, you know what, do your thing, just don't bother me. I'm on the opposite end of that, where because I've lived in that area, when I was younger, I didn't care for it so much. I feel like I never really noticed, I never paid attention to it. Like, let's say I've lived in my area for years, I never really noticed it or paid much mind to it. But now that I'm older and some of the energy is being directed at me, I notice it a lot more. I notice it so much more that it bothers me.
And now you have preferences as to who it moves to you.
Are you mad or something? This guy's a dick.
I'm asking, innit? Because I remember you said that one time. You were like, certain times you like, right now you're at the stage where you just want them to say hi, stop looking at you.
Yeah, they did say that to come and move to me though, bro.
This guy he's pissing me off. I can't even lie to you. Bro, this is something I'm really
passionate about.
I'm real serious about this because...
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
Every day.
I believe you, know. You know I believe you.
Playing,
this antisocial behaviour. This guy tried to fight an old woman the last time we were on the train together.
So you're doing too much today, bro. You've done way too much already. Okay. You've started on the wrong. You've done way too much.
Okay, we're gonna go through this one by one.
Of course, like, cool. Bro. Like, it's real, bro. I'm nearly getting banned from my gym nearly every time I'm there because I'm like, bro, like you're moving mad. And if I do what you're doing to a woman, I will lose my membership.
100%.
But you're allowed to do it.
Give me some examples of what's being done to you, please.
Bro, every time you go to the bench, someone will just wander over and start looking between your legs. When you're on the bench. But whenever you... And then
how bait are we talking? That
bait enough for you to notice.
Like, so you're opening your legs, you see a nigga like this?
No, if you're on the bench, naturally...
You kind of look up, and then all of a sudden, everyone's walking past you. Like, and then knowing you're going to like... Bro, I've had to tell man them, I'm like, brother, like... What are you on? Or someone just keeps constantly looking in your face and they'll look away. It's like they're looking in your face. They're like they want some validation or they want some acknowledgement.
Or they want to make sure they get the okay.
They want something from you. Like
basically.
But I'm saying to you, bro, where I'm from, even forget it. Man them, like forget your sexuality. Forget your sexuality. If you keep looking at someone's face, I'm gonna eventually ask you, brother, are you alright?
Yeah.
I've seen people end up dying over that.
Alone.
Exactly. So why don't you just say, where at some point you're gonna have to be like, well, go on, or whatever, or you leave it. Like, but if you're, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if you're gay, bro, my thing is this: I had to ask myself, are you homophobic? And I was like, no, because there's a woman in my gym who pisses me off just as much as them, man. She's filmed me at one point. Yeah, yes, she's filmed me because she's just a weirdo. Yeah, and every time I'm working out in the mirror, she'll look at me. She's just a weird woman. Yeah, and I'm like,
she might just like your physique, though, man.
Maybe, but I've come to this gym for years. You've never once said hello. You've never once said, I like your physique. Or, hi. You know, like sometimes at some point you see someone in the gym every day, you're like, yeah, well, go on. Do you get it? Because some of them same gay people, I say hello to them because like I see you all the time. Like, you are a human being. You're a human being. I'm not into all this fire. I say why and fire and lava, but I don't ever want anyone to be burnt or killed because of their sexuality. You're a human being, bro. But don't piss me off because then it's fire, lava, splash for everyone and anyone. It's not about your sexuality. Like, don't be weird. Don't abuse my personal space. And that's the thing I express to you all the time when we're out. I'm like, once someone makes me feel uncomfortable, I'm going to match your energy. And you're not going to like the way I make you feel uncomfortable. Yesterday, I was going home on the train when you stepped on my shoes.
Of course.
When you stepped on my shoes.
You know what? It's B Moni's fault. I'm not having it no more.
Why? Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why is it never black people that do these things to me? Huh? Why is it always non-black people that behave a certain way?
I don't know. Maybe their culture or something.
Even the black gays in my gym don't conduct themselves the way the white gays do, or the way the non-black gays do. Do you know why? Because the black gays are still black men.
Mhm.
And I still feel like they still understand. Like, okay, they understand. Do you get it?
Mhm.
Some of them, but the percentage of them that act mad to the percentage of them that act like, okay, with sense, I'm like, you're black. I think you understand that we're still mandem. Do you get it? But them man have an entitlement thing and a fetishization thing. It's like they think like they can just look you to death and one day you'll change. So I asked the man, I said, brother, do you think my sexuality is going to change overnight? I said, do you think that one day I'm just going to go in the gym, you're going to look at me the way you look to me every day, and one day I'm going to be on what you're on? I've asked man that.
I'm sorry, if he's got game,
I don't know what you're talking about. I said, sure you don't. No,
if he's got game, he might think he can change you, innit?
because staring is game.
No, just on the vibe of look, have you been looking at me? Like, that's
Crazy,
the guy's
bro.
vibe. Have you looked at me long enough, isn't it?
My fear and my sins. I want to move. I want to leave area because I feel like there is a disproportionate amount of that going on where I am that I'm too aware of it, and I feel like that's not good for like. I genuinely, sincerely feel like the fact that I'm so aware of it is not healthy. Do you get it? Like, I'm just like, the fact that this is now something that I see so much and it triggers me is something's wrong. So when you're talking about the promo, I've got to the point where I'm like, it's too much promo. I'll be real, fuck it. I don't mind saying this in the pod. I don't understand why the rainbow thing is still the symbol. Like, let it go.
The way they
it's
had
time to let it go.
That sign from God.
That sign from God. Are you like mad?
See, no, chill. Let me just,
Let me look at camera first.
no, because
Give them
let me not kill my point here. Because my point is this, yeah. I'm all for safety of human beings and equality. I don't think anybody should be harmed or ill-treated because of their sexual preferences, yeah? Regardless of what my beliefs are, I think you should be safe. Do you understand? If you want to get married, I don't know about, I don't want to bring religion into it, but like the certain laws and stuff, I believe you have the rights. You should be safe. But I feel like that's what the agenda should have been. Hey, everyone should be safe. When they were going around happy slapping gay people, not fair, Like,
what's that happening?
Yeah, once upon a time, I think a gay person got killed or beat up because they were gay and they died, whatever. Like, see, that's cool. That's not the safe place to live in. But at some point, like now, you're just the rainbow thing is just used to capitalize off the pink pound. It's just used for capitalization. Just the same way people use something to do with black women to sell. What if you want to sell to black women, do something that will trigger them emotionally, talk about like the suffering of black women, and then they'll all come to you or buy your ebook or come to your forum or whatever. Like, people know how to make money off black women, you get it? And they now know how to make money off gay people. So when I go to the gym, like I said, why are you wearing a rainbow why are you wearing your sexuality in the gym?
Because it might be a case of, because they know gay people are there.
Of course.
Guys like you are basically, they're trying to look at you, you're not giving it. So they're like, I've got a rainbow ting, you got a rainbow ting, we're both on it.
Yeah, cool. But the point is, I don't understand why in a gym you're wearing your sexuality. Because if I start going to the gym saying, where's all the bad bitches, where's all the sexy mamas, someone will be like, excuse me, women don't feel comfortable with what you're wearing. Do you get it? So,
yeah, but you wear Balenciaga, it's the same thing.
I don't wear Balenciaga. But like, my point is, I wouldn't wear, I go to the gym as plain as possible. Like, I go there to work out. Do you get it? You can go there without wearing your sexuality and still find someone who's your sexuality. Because as they did once upon a time. I just feel like it's too much. That's just my opinion. And I want to, and have it. I want to leave. That's why I want to go to that
gym.
gym.
I'm saying, you see your gym. Are you saying nowhere? Because at the end of the day, like, obviously you've been consistent with gym, and a part of that is due to the fact that you've gone to your local, the one that's quite close to you.
Yeah, of course.
So the moment, like, even like I'm struggling now as well. The moment I beef my local gym,
it's long.
You can't go anywhere.
And I got banned. I already got banned from the gym in the area.
Oh wow!
Did you get it?
What would you do?
And funny enough, it's not because of them, man, but it's because of some white man and his girl. What
did you do, B Moni, man?
I didn't do anything. I'm not even going to get into it, but like I did.
Bro, at one point you have to start asking yourself if you might be the problem.
I'm so happy I've got video evidence because I know.
Why did you get kicked out then?
Because the little white woman who was the manager kept tripping because she was the manager, and she kept telling me, she said, I'm the general manager 5 times after I called her to say, excuse me, can you help me deal with this issue? But rather than focusing on the 2 white people that were the issue, she focused on me. I said, oh, I would like to have a word with you. I said, yeah, when I finish my workout, no problem.
But you're not going to explain what the actual situation was.
Because I've just been chatting for time. Like, we have how many? Like, let's pod.
We can pod for as long as possible.
I don't know if I'm going to put. Are we putting all this LGBT?
We might not in it, but yeah, just.
But hold on, based on that LGBT thing, quickly, because you do want to cut off. Do you know how annoyed I am? Yeah, that they've now taken what God said. Okay, I'm not going to flood the earth again because of stuff in the first place. Because that's where it came from.
Is it?
Say again.
Oh, the world was tripping
when God flooded the world.
Oh, Sodom and Gomorrah kind of stuff.
Because of You've now gone to use what he said is to symbolize that. Oh, you know, every time you see rainbow, you now know that I'm not gonna do because the next time is even fire. It's not water. The next time is gonna burn everything.
You know what you should do when you bring Creme back?
What?
Hijack the rainbow back, bro.
Why should I hijack? No.
Like,
What?
that be the slow bunny.
Repurpose it for
You
good.
can repurpose the rainbow.
Do you know what beef I'll have? They'll probably even kill me.
They can't. No.
Do you know
It'll just be a struggle because you wouldn't even feel comfortable wearing your own clothes.
To be fair, I would feel comfortable wearing whatever, but I just don't like.
Yeah, it's actually a shame now because
Bro.
stuff that has a rainbow in it, I'm very. I'm like, oh wait,
You won't even want to give to children no more.
Sometimes you automatically think it's for gay people now. The way they branded and marketed this thing, it's like they've said this is ours.
I don't even want to take a picture when I see a rainbow.
Don't even cross around the rainbow.
Do you know how nice? Do you know how? Nice a rainbow looks,
I wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't. When they were doing the rainbow thing on the floor, I crossed somewhere else.
What
It's
rainbow
like,
thing on the floor?
like when they were doing like the crossing, you know,
the zebra crossing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that
put
was all nonsense.
no, like the traffic light crossing, they put rainbow in it. I just cross somewhere else, bro. I'm sorry. It sounds so petty, and there's like what 3 black men talking about this, and some women, of course, are going to be the ones to come here and chat shit about it. But like, brother, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, you've been having a hard time with the ladies
Hey,
recently,
he's
innit?
been going. I've been seeing this guy.
No, forget it. Don't change subjects. What I'm saying is, when it comes to like having this conversation, women will be the ones to try and say that you're homophobic or you're this and that. But funny enough, they'll be the first ones when
To
you
try and
say
make
something that they don't agree with, they'll use a homophobic slur against you. They'll call you sassy, which is homophobic, or they'll say, "Oh, go get a boyfriend." So it's so funny. Women will be the
Don't
first.
say that to you.
Basically, whenever men do any debate about women and all this
Date men
50-50, date men, then you'll go, you need a boyfriend. But the same women, when you now say something that doesn't agree with the LGBT community, will call you homophobic. But they will be the first ones to use
Girls
homophobia
are funny,
to
bro.
insult you.
Girls are mad.
It's crazy, bro. It's wild, bro. It's wild.
I
Listen,
just about that. I've been seeing you go through it. Though. I can't be. Do you know what it is? I've been wanting to back it as well. I said, yeah, I don't know if I'm
Leave
ready
that
for this.
nigga back.
I ain't gonna back it.
No,
Don't
I'm not-
back him.
No,
Leave
do you
him
know what it
there.
is? No, because some of the comments are bullshit, bro. And then he'll even be saying, you just proved my
You
point.
don't know B Moni. B Moni don't give a shit.
I love it.
B Moni, you know what's crazy? Your vibe is any content for you is good content. Any engagement
legit,
is good.
legit.
But no, B Moni. Because some of the views that you're putting out there, as in it's a case of you. Sometimes they'll have you down thinking that you're some like a misogynist.
Yeah,
innit?
misogynist,
But
insult,
I'm saying
whatever.
like you're not. But you're sometimes what you do is you try. It's like you try your hardest not to defend yourself.
He plays on it.
Well, man, no. You guys are all wrong.
No. I'm talking about
No.
you play on the.
No,
the
I
listening.
don't, because
Oh,
all
you
I
see
do is
like you-
either agree or disagree with what they're saying. But do you know what's so funny? Every time I post something or a clip, one of those topics comes out, someone will send me 10 different videos that have said what I've said. It's just got way more views. Do you get it? Like, someone sent me everything I literally just said about men chasing women. There was a video of like some Arab woman saying, why am I chasing my man? Why is my man chasing me? We should literally the same thing. Even before my man with the glasses that died, Samuels? Yeah.
Mhm.
Bro, I was saying all of that shit years ago. Like, I was
Not
not
they
like,
hate him. They celebrated when he died.
but at the same time,
He's got a serious fan base here.
yes, and he has
Male
a crazy,
fan base,
and
isn't it?
female,
And
and female.
Because
I don't know about. I don't know them.
Some women do think we're logic.
100%.
Yeah. Some women are logical.
The point I'm making is, I always used to say, if I had a rollie, a lot of people would co-sign what I'm saying. If I was on screen with a rollie, your name is B Moni, but a lot of the conversations you're having about sound like you're broke because you're talking about the cost of dating. You're saying you're not talking winner shit in their eyes. You sound like you're a loser, bro. Every time you're on screen, you're fighting for man them's rights against the cost of dating. Oh wow, girls are buying houses, the men aren't. And then your name's B Moni, but you don't look like it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I hear it. I get it. But if I was sitting in a Porsche or something and I got my rollie on and I'm talking, I'll be the Andrew Tate. Like, energy where people are like, I believe what he's saying.
Girls
It's
will
like,
still chat
if
shit,
you're a
though.
fraudster,
they will.
if you claim to be a fraudster and claim that you're getting money and you're telling people, yeah, listen, come shop with me, come fuck with me, we do this. You ain't got nothing. That shows it. Like, you ain't got nothing. That's why in school and in college, all the F-man had at least one Gucci belt and Gucci beanie. You had the starter pack.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum.
You wore Truries and you wore a polo, a Ralphie t-shirt. So when man now says, let me get your square, look, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
facts.
he's getting
That's
money.
100%
I'm
facts.
wearing H&M. He's
Sometimes
getting...
you even have to borrow the car to pull up on them.
Yeah, exactly. That's why there's a joke.
I've
on
heard.
There's the meme that says the group AP or the
I'm
group...
done. I'll put a hand up, fam.
The group AB.
Yeah, I saw a meme was like when your boy brings back the group car and the group AP, the group AMG, so you can go and do your thing.
Yeah,
you have to
sweet.
look the part.
There's nothing wrong with sharing.
Yeah, facts.
Fucking Ali said the only reason why I got this Rolls Royce in one famous interview is he got the Rolls
So
Royce.
kids can listen to them.
Yeah, so people will believe, because when you see the preacher in
aspirational,
the expensive suit, that's when you believe that the preacher. Pastor told me that's probably why these things so impactful. unfortunately, because you're
No, he's taking it too left. though.
no, let's not get into that conversation. My point is, I just brought an example of the preacher or the pastor who he doesn't look like poverty. Like, because, they say religion is the opium of the people. So when you're telling people, no, success is over here, I'm going to listen to you because you're the successful one. That's how it goes. So when you're B Moni and everything you're saying about women is not what women want to hear, it's drying up the pussy, why would women be like, oh, you know what, I hear him. Like, sometimes I get mad. I'm like, I wish I made content for the bitches because I see someone else's content. I say bitches. I see someone else's content, bare buff things in the comments. I'm like, wow, I'm looking at things in the next man's comments. Golly. But
what are they talking about?
I don't know. Like, sometimes some people are just funny or whatever. Or they'll say they'll make the relatable content where girls gay or like they know all the stuff about makeup and hair and girls like, oh my God, how does he know? Like, or you're doing up lifestyle. You get it? Like when you do that, girls will be there. Like, you know what? I hear it. But unfortunately, that's not my interest.
But you talk enough that surely sometimes you've got some of that in there, no?
I got another topic for you, but I'll get to that later. But yeah, like even fuck it, I'll just tell you now. Yeah, see, from being outside I've been outside. So the good news is, in my last couple, we ain't put it for like 2 weeks, nearly 2 weeks. So in the time that I've been out,
Is it 2 weeks?
Nearly.
I probably as soon as I came back from Canada, I swear.
Yeah,
That was 2 weeks ago, bro.
No, we didn't pod when you came back from Canada.
Yeah,
That's the whole point. We were meant to pod when you came back from Canada.
He had the Darko story.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, come on.
But that was like,
What Darko story? This guy is speaking for an hour. Yeah, you're saying what Darko
I mean, if
story?
you drop the pod, we'll be able to remember.
Yeah,
If you drop the pod, we'll be able to remember.
Hey, man, this life is hard, man. Trust me, man.
Cool. I've been
continue.
outside, I've been outside a little bit, and the good news is what's been nice about being outside is like, again, unfortunately, it's mostly man then, but it's like a lot of people just been like, yo, bro, TikTok.
That's a vibe.
It's not been back chat. Like the back chat, remember my whole thing was like, I'm ready to move on now. And there's been less back chat back chat. There's been a couple of those, but it's been more, hey bro, TikTok. See, I see podcast, innit? I seen you on that podcast, innit? Yeah, you man are caught. Bro.
Oh, that's sick, man.
And these are slightly younger gentlemen, you get it? Like man in their 20s, like coming up to man, like, bro, man, fuck with the pod, like man, do you get it? So the good news is, wow, like people love it, innit? Like maybe, I don't know if they're watching full eps, but like the TikTok, like,
That's hard, man. So I remember, I tell you, I went Hatton Gardens one time, and there was like 4 kids, 4 groups of kids. And because I don't live in London, every time I'm around black youths, it's like, oh shit, some of these guys knows me, bruv, innit? Yeah. I said, all right, man. Oh yeah, you got podcasts. Oh, you guys podcast is cool. I'm like, all right, man, this is hard, man.
It's just the fact that people are listening, like I said last time, like it's good to see. You know what I'm saying? But don't get twisted, a lot of our friends and family members watch and they don't say nothing.
But fuck that, man. Listen,
that's calm, bro.
But that's the amount of people that actually, what I'm trying to get, not about, they should be doing. The amount of people that are actually watching, then I hear them say stuff. I said, so you know, yeah? People say no. That's
conversations.
That's enough for me. That's enough for me to be like, when you did, you know what I was speaking about? Andre was saying that his cousin from America, like some stupid state in America, sent him a clip of us.
Oh, that's a vibe.
He's like, that's my bridges. I was supposed to go on. He's like, dude, for real, you know these niggas? These niggas funny as hell. I was like, oh yeah, lit.
My little clout moment was Broski from. I went to Travis J's comedy thing yesterday. Travis J, yeah. Sorry, I was going to invite you, man, but because you're not in London, I just feel like you won't.
I wouldn't have went anywhere. Bro.
Yeah, like I was going to shout the man in, but so I went to Travis J's show in Hackney, and then I see. Obviously, I forgot he was on Supercell. So like obviously, Travis J was on Supercell, innit? He was like the glasses, the nerd friend. Like he was the friend of Ekeba of You Can't Stand the Rain of Man.
Yeah. The one that had the shop, the cafe.
Yeah. What, my man that had the superpowers.
Yeah.
Which one? The strength. The super.
Yeah. That's who you'd be. But so basically,
you're so dumb.
So basically, obviously, I forgot Travis was on Supercell, innit? And then one brother was like, yo, show love. I'm like, bro, I know your face. Like, I genuinely was baffled. He was like, I don't know you, but I think I've seen you before. And I was like, but I've seen your face. He's like, yeah, I think I've seen you back chat. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, but I've seen your face. Like, I'm baffled. I'm sure I know you. But obviously, he had braids, innit? So I had to clock him properly. He's the young guy that disappears. That shanks up Digger D. The young one. So I was like, oh shit. So like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, bro, love, like I truly appreciate just you just being humble enough to be like, come to me, pause, like, be like, yo, bro, like, because he's bigger than me now, you get it, pause, like, he's more famous than me, and he's like, nah, bro, I used to watch you, like, I appreciate you, so I was like, it's crazy, like, obviously, I think he was like, he still sees the clips and stuff. No, actually, no, he's like, what are you up to these days? I told him, but yeah, that was a nice moment, you get it? And Yeah, so just being outside, showing love. But what I was trying to get at when you said that, surely at some point you say stuff that people agree with. This is such an interesting story, yeah. So I went with Ayo Matthews to the party for J.O. You know, there's the artist 22 to do what a man do to what to handle.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Anyway, we'll get
I'm happy with that.
We went to his like he had a launch party in this skating rink thing. So we went there, and brother, forget everything else. Actually, no, shout out to like Benzo, Reefer TV, Dens, like all these younger TikTokers. Like they've seen, man, like obviously out there. It's love. Do you get it? Like it's love. Like people know what's happening. Do you get it? But anyway, towards the end now, I've seen my TikTok crush.
Dude, who's that?
Brother. Yeah. There's this
Is she white black?
Sorry?
Is she white black ass?
She's black.
Okay, cool.
Why can't
What's wrong with him? What's screwing up his face like that?
Shown you a white girl? Like, when have I ever shown you a white girl?
What? Last one,
When have I ever shown you a
the
white
girl in Love Island.
White girl from Love Island.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know.
Who do you keep fucking mixing me up with?
No,
Because
that's
it's really...
not. No, I know who you're talking about. It's not Love Island. He's talking about
It's Love Island.
She wasn't Love Island. She's from Croydon, and you went on holiday with her.
Yeah.
The mixed race.
Kaz.
Yeah.
It's not white.
She's
Number
not
one.
white. Okay.
Number
I
two,
think she's mixed race, right?
I never showed you her as my crush enough.
No, but I'm saying you moved to her. So
I didn't move to her. Let's not do that. Let's not clout chase. I didn't move to her.
Let's not get out, Chase. Says the nigga that put a picture up.
But I didn't post it up as clout chasing at the time. I didn't,
No, what you mean? You admitted that you were cloud chasing.
I didn't say I was clout chasing. I said I was fucking about. Like I'm not like, oh my God, I moved to her. I said I met her. I know her, innit?
And she's not white.
She's not white. She's mixed. She's
Okay,
soft.
cool.
And yeah, I do find some white men attractive.
Yeah, you said you like olive skin certain times, isn't it?
I like off-white
Yeah,
men sometimes.
cool, yeah.
But it's not my go-to. I can't show you
I
that on
don't know
my
why you might
CV.
get onto me
No,
certain times.
because
I'm just
Because you direct stuff and make it seem like that's exactly what's been said.
You see how this got into this
This is me. What? This is why I'm black. This is what? They're all angry and shit. Oh, how dare you say that?
This how I move, bro.
I'm saying,
Have I ever shown you a white girl though? Have I ever shown you a white
well,
girl?
not for me to ask that question.
No. Name 3 white girls I've shown you.
I don't know. Name 3 black girls you showed me.
Are you dumb? Come on.
Name 3 black girls you showed me.
What, anyone
Name,
else?
huh?
Anyone else?
Yeah, that's just some yak over there, man. No, these ones, innit?
Go on, name 3 black girls I've shown you.
Yeah, name 3 black girls you showed me.
These guys getting on my fucking nerves.
So wait, say 3 black girls you showed me.
I can't say them, but he's definitely.
Oh, thank you. So say why I can't say the white names.
You know them. I don't know them by name. But
I know one.
Yeah.
The one that he the one that he showed us about.
Okay, yeah, that one, yeah, 2. No, but that wasn't you. He showed us.
But it's still someone he knows.
Okay, fine, then. Okay, cool, sweet.
She's a worry, by the way. She's a.
You said that about everybody.
No, she's an absolute worry. She's an absolute worry.
Is that the one that told you have to fuck? That he told you have to fuck? Or is that a different girl?
What's wrong with this bobo? Like, I don't, he does.
Do you have a nut allergy? Have you been eating peanuts today or cashew nuts today? Because you're moving mad.
Yeah, maybe, innit?
You're moving mad.
I'm just tired of your bullshit.
I'm tired of your fucking bullshit.
I'm tired of your bullshit. This guy, every week he's got a story about how somebody violated him when he was minding his business.
Why am I on the pod if I'm not here to tell stories?
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Can I get back to my story?
Get back to your story, I'm sorry.
Cool. So
Black
anyway,
girl.
like I said now, yeah. So obviously one time I was on TikTok. I'm exaggerating about my TikTok crush, but I'm not. So one time I was on TikTok, you're just scrolling, I seen one light-skinned chick on holiday in Jamaica, like these 3 girls on holiday. That's just what the theme is. And there's one dark-skinned one. And everyone's like, bro, what's her at? What's the at?
No,
she ain't given. I saved it. You know, like you can save on TikTok, you can bookmark. Yo, it's clean, bro.
Just save the whole video, man.
Yeah, I just saved it because it was and you know, like everybody knows how to be a TikTok detective. If they got Insta in their bio, you click the Insta. Hopefully, it's not a hair page or lash page. It's the actual page. Hopefully, it's not locked. You get it. Cool.
Bro, we all been there, yeah.
So cool, of course, man. Well, even if a girl likes something that I post, TikTok is depressing because a girl will like it, like younger, you know, youngers. But like anyway, I got on this girl's Insta. This pics of the Jamaica trip. The dark skin girl is there again, loud. You get it, loud. I'm like, I like this girl, bro. Who is this girl?
She gets loud or she's loud?
No, she's like loud as in she's dank. Do you get it? I'm like, who is this, bro? But it's just pictures. That's it. But there's no there's no nothing. So anyway, so imagine that was out. That was months ago. Obviously, you forget things go on anyway. So I was on Insta the other day, and a beautiful dark skinned girl pops up on my feed. I'm like, I know that ain't who I think it is. And I'm like, oh wait, it's the page, but it's only got like 250 followers. I'm like, there's no way.
Why can't it be?
Because
250 is
that person,
Hey, there's
250.
There's some women
This
out
person
here
that-
only have like 200-300,
Yeah.
bro. And
And they even following at 800.
Yeah, they're following 800. Hey, they're the best, you know.
But this is probably a new profile made. Do you get it?
Oh, like a
Because
fake thing.
either that or you just have a new profile because it's only 250. I'm like, there's no way you only have 250 followers and your profile is open. It's not private. So I'm like, and I've clicked, I've seen the pictures. I'm like, I swear I've seen this girl before. I know this girl because I'm attracted to you like I've been attracted to you before.
Okay.
Who's this girl? Looked at the tagged pictures, the at pictures, and then I finally catch that Jamaica trip, and I'm like, it's you.
See, come outside.
Followed it, and I think I'm not going to jump in the DM straight away. So
You have to like tree pick.
I think I can't remember how many pictures was, but then she finally posted something on her story. I replied to it. All right, cool. So cool. So I'm like, I have a rule. I'm not gonna unfollow straight away. I'm not gonna DM you again, unfortunately. I might still just wait to see if you see anything else I can like and then maybe I'll get your attention. But I can't DM you twice, unfortunately. So I followed it for a bit.
Send again.
No, I can't. I don't unsend messages. That's something I'm willing to stand on. I don't understand my DM because
I better unsend.
No, I'll send it, but send the same thing again.
no, I can't lie. Because how do where she clocks that you unsend and send again?
That's
No, I can't do that. I'm sorry.
That's the conversation. You cross that
Unsending,
bridge and you get there.
unsending and sending again. Unsending a DM and sending again is as bad as double texting. You might as well just double text the chest.
It's true.
I'm not double texting. I'm not unsending. I want to leave it there. I'm gonna unfollow you eventually, and one day you're gonna spin back in your DMs, or you're gonna check our DMs. You're gonna see a conversation like, "Oh shit, that's mad. He tried to move to me once today." You're either gonna come out and expose it, or you're just gonna let it go. But either way, you're gonna remember me. That was the opportunity there. That's how ego I am. Yeah.
Should go past, man.
Hold
No,
on. So it's these man rushing me, like fucking up my
These
story.
man, you see me? I didn't even do anything.
So-
You just blame me for
It's
that.
you. It's you. I'm on you today, Paul.
Okay, cool.
So anyway, obviously, like I followed her for a bit, and I thought, yeah, now I'm looking like a fan because I'm following you. Yeah, you're following me back. Unfollow. Fuck, it's not that deep in it. Like, cool. Anyway, so I gone to this event now. Like I said, I've seen this thing. I'm telling Ayo. I said, Ayo,
This madam here.
that's me. That's
That's madam here.
and anyway, I've gone over there, and I'm like, what's your name? Like, because I'm not sure that
This
it
guy's
is.
even trying to bring sexy in here.
Nah.
They,
Do you want me to do it?
what's your name?
If I now say that, then what's your name? You'll be like, oh, this guy's angry.
you approach
So
the-
anyway, I
Yo,
followed her. I'm
babe,
like, yo,
what's your name?
what's your name? And she's on a platform, so she's like, the little, VIP, and sometimes we have the little step up. So I'm like, what's your name? And she's behind the barrier, and her friends. So I'm like, what's your name? Says her name. I'm like, you're the famous one from TikTok, innit? You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. So obviously now her friends have heard that.
Yeah.
And I think this friend might have been the friend that was
the
there,
video.
innit? Yeah, so I'm like, you was the one that we was all asking for your app.
Oh, was it a thing on TikTok?
Bro, he said
Oh,
everyone was
right.
asking
Oh,
for
shit.
asking
Everyone was
that,
like, who the fuck is that, bro?
How
I was
many
like,
views did the actual video get? Like,
bro, clean. I don't know. You know the picture TikTok, so it's like free, it's
Yeah,
pictures,
yeah.
it's a photo collage or whatever. Like, wasn't them? I don't remember, but it was a lot.
oh, so it was a thing enough for them to
It
clock
was
that.
so
Wow.
many that I didn't mind favoriting it because obviously, if you favorite, the person knows that you bookmarked their post, innit? So
They know it's you though.
if you,
Of course.
I mean, if
Well,
only
so-
5 people bookmark something, you can see who the if depending
Oh,
on how
I
many.
didn't even know you could see that. All right.
These, when I clocked, I started behaving myself. So
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't think I favourite though, innit? So I'm calm, innit?
you see that?
But that's a slip.
Yeah, you see that bookmark thing. When I was like, hold on, I don't know what made me realize it. I think one day I was just getting notifications out about someone bookmarking my post, and I was like, wait, hold
what?
on. I was like,
And it says their name.
But you know TikTok.
Yeah,
Lord.
You know TikTok is a snitch. TikTok used to
Lord.
tell you if someone just came on your page.
oh, is it?
See, you used to tell you, see who's
Yeah,
visiting your
seeing,
page.
innit?
No,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
still says that.
Oh, so I see.
But
I stopped seeing that though. But
because you
anyway,
can turn it off. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, obviously I didn't say our favorite on TikTok, but I was like, remember, bear in mind, I'm trying to confirm because I don't want to be sound fake. But the moment she was like, it was her. These times I already followed her on Instagram and followed her. So obviously now I'm trying to chat to you in real life. But her energy is she's cool. But there's a nigga there. There's like a chubby nigga there, innit? And even when I saw her Insta, I've seen this nigga around, innit? So, but what she's doing is, whilst I'm chatting to her, or trying to chat to her, she's kind of like, he's a bit further back, but she'll like go to him and start hugging on him and stuff. So, and the conversation is not making that much, like, it's not that much of a conversation. I think I asked her what's her name. I said all that stuff about the TikTok. But then the point of the story is this one here. I said, can I just say something, yeah? I'm like, yeah, go. She's like, you have very annoying views. Like, I don't like your views,
said
innit?
that?
Yeah. So,
You said
but
that
she's
to
saying it in like a...
You said it to yourself,
another friend, yeah. She's like with 2 girls and she's with 2 guys, innit? So she's like, I don't like your views. I had to block you the other day. I was like, you had to block me on TikTok. She was like, She was like, your video about settling versus settling down, and then the young feeling thing. So but now we're having.
You might as well send that one my way, boy.
So now we're having like a back and forth about it, but it's like it's a friendly. We're just having a friendly conversation about it. So about our thoughts on the Philly thing, about settling versus settling. Like we're having that conversation. So I'm like, but do you see how the conversation we're having is not that deep? Like, so why would you have to block me? Why would you say that you had to block me? It was never that deep. It's not that deep, innit? But when she said, "Oh, your views are mad," the dark skin thing was there. She was like, "Yeah, your views are mad still."
So she knows who you
are. So she probably saw me. But no.
Because then she's seen him follow.
Yeah, and
She's seen him follow.
Wow.
And you just mad. And don't forget that she saw me follow.
She saw you follow.
The fact that. Forget that, yeah.
Okay,
but the
sorry.
fact that I'm on you, your friend said that she's blocked me because she thinks my views are mad. Is it possible that the fact that you're saying that, is it possible that you and your friend have said this guy's mad?
Mad.
So you're not gonna have it from me anyway because you already feel a certain way about me without knowing me. So anyway, but now me and the one that blocked me are cool. And the other nigga that's with her is like, he's not talking, but like in our debate, he's ad-libbing both of us with just like, he'll agree. No offense, like the way my man's do, like he'll chuckle, he'll laugh, but he's not involved in the conversation. You get it? Yeah,
It's fully involved.
but he's cool.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
on
of
both
course.
sides.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm like, bro, okay, you guys like what? What's she saying? Is that her man or something? And they're like, nah. So for me, it's like, when a girl is, I'm just gonna hug my friend so niggas don't talk to me, sort of thing. So I was like, cool, say no more. But anyway,
okay, yeah.
But anyway,
Or she could be.
Or she's just comfortable with my man,
Or he could be the
innit?
sponsor.
whatever it was.
Yeah, to be fair, because I can see I could be that nigga. Girls do that to me all the
Yeah,
time.
but
innit?
whatever it is, I'm trying to chat to you.
Yeah.
You're going to hug your brethren,
You're
innit?
going to hug
And
your
you're
brethren.
hugging your brethren in the way that I'm like, is that her man? Because she keeps like, I'm like, what's going on over there? But, cool. I'm like,
That's the style. See, that's what I'm saying with women. With chess, say you don't want. What's all this that you're doing? Because when my man that you're hugging on is trying to put you in doggy now, they're gonna make noise. Nah, man.
The way you say put in doggies, like it's a position.
He's gonna take
a maneuver.
Fam, bend back, fam. When he asks you to arch back now, you're gonna be saying, "Oh no, I was just doing." No, but when I was in the dance, man, I was trying to toast you, using me.
but sometimes the friend gets it. They know, like. But
I hear it,
so
I hear
what
it,
happened
I hear
was, so the point I was making was, what I found so interesting about that, I was like, when she was just like, I've got mad views and she blocked me. Like, this is the actual moral of the story. I was like, it's so interesting that people will choose, and she's cool. Like, I'm not by no means ruining her because she told me her handle, and I was like, my biggest op.
What's
I
her
started
handle?
saying her name. What's her name? Tia. Big up Tia. Yeah. I can't remember her name. Tia something. Tia
Roberts.
No. Tia something. I can't remember. But so funny when I saw Shorty's Insta, the dark skin thing that I like. Yeah, I saw that Tia girl's at in one of the pictures. I was like, oh, she's friends with the ops. So in real life, I've now deeped it. I'm like, oh,
They hate you.
yeah. I'm like, oh my god, you're with the ops. So when she said it, I was like, oh my god, my op. And then I was like, oh my god, you're the ops sort of thing. And my point is that in real life now, we're not having a conflicting conversation. Like, we're just having a friendly debate about something that's not important to either of us. You get it? So anyway, it just reminded me that people will, once they have a perception of you, sometimes they will choose to stick with that perception and only speak up when you feed into that perception. Because if you go on my page, there are videos where I'm defending women. There are videos where I'm borderline sounding like a simp. I had a video the other day about men who want to be in control in a relationship, but they're not doing enough to do that. I have many comments and stuff where I'm defending dark-skinned black women. I have a lot of content that kind of like empowers women, even down to my most recent video where I'm talking about women should be able to speak to men if they want to. Someone will see that as, oh, me being a simp. But if you really have sense, you'll see it as me saying that, no, women should be comfortable going after what they want, including men. But the point is, once you have decided how you're going to perceive me, you're only going to speak to or pipe up or chime in when you disagree with me. Because once you think I'm a disagreeable person, that's
the power of emotions, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, once any of your videos are powerful enough to strike any emotion, it's like, you know what? Fuck that guy.
But why is it always only that emotion? Do you get it? Like, so even on my Insta, I got certain people that follow me, even certain women. I'm like, you only chime in when you want to disagree with me. So are you telling me I never say anything that you agree with, or you just don't care enough to agree with me?
They agree with you. They don't care enough to tell you that they agree with you.
But why do you always only care when it's time to disagree with me?
Because that emotion is the one that triggers the most.
Yeah, that's why it's more fun for them.
Like, happiness certain times. Oh my god, that's funny.
But then I'll see you on a Next Man podcast when he's sucking bum or pandering. Oh my god, you get it.
Yeah, but they might be. Also, we don't know the relationship that they have with these people outside of podders. You know what I mean? Because some people are just supporting their brethren naturally.
Yeah, facts.
And then there's people that support us when they don't know us. So
I'm talking about people that I know. So my point is. So the people, regardless of people that I know do that. Okay. But my point is, regardless of what your emotion is like once you have decided that this person chats shit and they never say anything I agree with, you're not going to ever chime in when you agree with them. You're only going to speak up when to feed into the narrative.
Because you're already not innit?
You get
at that point.
Exactly.
So it's like, fuck that guy, even if he's right. I even agree with that pussy. That's what I'm saying.
So that makes me sleep. Long story short, it's like I sleep better at night. Like, I sleep well at night because when all my content, sometimes I just go through my videos and I'm just like, I cook. So when you're saying that,
but certain times don't believe yourself, isn't it? Bro, this guy, you remember this guy came out last time. Oh man, I cooked you. This isn't me where?
Bro, I watched that settling video again. I was like, bro, you fucking smashed it. One day they're gonna deep it. Like I smashed it.
One day you're gonna deep it.
Because you know why? I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh yeah. I was thinking about me one day being in a relationship, and I was like, yeah, man. I think I just said it in my mind. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna settle down with the person I settled for. And I was like, oh shit. Like, it just was on loop. I was like...
So it just went again?
Yeah, like in my mind, I just had the debate again. But anyway, I thought I'd be chatting for time.
So
back to you,
this guy...
Hey, quickly, what made you have your hair in fro today?
No, I just combed it, innit? Because, what was it? I saw a comb in it. I saw this comb in my house, and I just combed it.
And then you just thought, fuck it.
Yeah. But as in, my hair is just the same, but I just don't comb it. That's the only difference, isn't it?
So it doesn't look the same.
I hear you, but I'm saying you're saying you did it in fro today.
Yeah,
no,
it's different.
I comb my hair.
This is a style for you.
It's a style, bro.
I comb my hair versus I didn't comb my hair. That's what happened.
So that's a style.
Okay, you guys twins.
Argumentative.
I won't get there.
Either way, it's a style.
Okay, I'm gonna try and find a way to transition into a new topic because this guy was getting onto me about some of my segues.
I was joking.
But anyway,
that's a segue master.
Like, have you noticed, like, you know the Young Philly thing?
Thank you.
Like, it's died down now.
Yeah.
Now, if you were Young Philly yourself, what is your play right now? Because you can literally just...
He has to be quiet, don't it?
No, for the rest of your life.
No, it's
not died down. It's not over.
It's not over
No,
yet.
but I'm saying in terms of, but as in, I think he can... Like, would you even want to be an influencer ever again after this?
Praise God.
Praise God.
Just praise God. He just has to be smarter with it personally. But he's an artist. He started off as an artist. Literally.
Did he?
Yes.
He has to bust case.
He's been making music for time. And then he jumped in with LV General and all that. The first thing he was doing was making music.
He was even performing out there. That song was good.
No, but I'm talking about, because then again, he might be
I listened to that song properly.
Good.
It sounds...
I was listening to it before.
It sounds like he's talking about the situation.
Nah, how?
Listen to it properly.
Well, you listen to my man lyrically.
I listen to Young Philly.
I mean, it's cool, great area. But listen,
I listen to this like
to answer your question, he needs to bust case. But you're talking about how he's maneuvering. Forget all of that. He needs to bust case first. That's before anything else. There needs to be a conclusion to the case. Then, however he decides to move after is different. He needs to bust case.
And McGregor just got done for.
Yeah,
but he seems calm though.
He got done for rape, and he had to pay 200,000. 200 plus thousand.
No criminal charges.
I don't hear no jail time. I'm not hearing no.
Yeah, because it's a civil suit, innit? Not criminal, innit?
Not criminal court.
So what does that mean, bro? You've been done for rape, fam?
Nah.
Which is bonkers, isn't it?
You've been done for assault, not rape.
Oh, it wasn't rape then, yeah?
It was. They said it as rape, but it's actually assault. But the issue is, I find, is that, which I don't agree on, that 250k you got, if he's guilty of rape, he should go to prison. Money doesn't change.
Yeah.
The actual fact of what he's done. Someone like him can now walk in the world and think, I can do this again.
Yeah.
And just pay off. You get it? So,
That's the second cases that he's been caught on as well. Because the other one was at the basketball game.
Yeah.
What did he do at the basketball game?
So that girl, there's this one that he just got bagged on, and then there was the most recent accusation was that a woman said that a cheerleader or something like that said he moved mad with her in a toilet at the basketball game.
Yeah.
He even punched the guy. He punched the old man.
in Ireland,
Yeah.
in a pub in Ireland.
Because he didn't like his
Drink.
His drink.
Yeah. McGregor's been
Fucking
on
hell,
man.
allegedly.
Because he's the kind of man that you don't actually want to buck. He will knock you, yeah, if you're not careful, fam.
Bro, forget all that, bro. Like, we're talking about the crime shit of, like...
But that's what I'm talking about. No.
Graham was looking at you like, what?
But that's exactly what I'm talking about. Because he could do something mad now.
You have to
He could do
kill that
something
one.
mad now. You be like,
You have
brother,
to
you
shoot
mad.
him.
You be like, brother, you mad. And he's like, hey, what? It starts as you.
I'm like, no, I'm not squaring up to that guy.
I'm like, bro, I'm not even give you elbow and cut, fam. And if you miss, you're in trouble. So,
And for some, but it's gonna sound mad, but like, for example, the fighters can. I think I said it here last time. I was like, the difference between fighters and like a young filly. Young filly, your brand was catering or involved a lot of women and
yeah.
children. Like what you did was your market was women and children. With someone like McGregor or Mason, the footballer, is your market is predominantly men. Predominantly men. So you can do something heinous and still get back to what you were doing, especially a fighter, because
not Mason.
he's playing football, bro.
Yeah, but not in this country.
He's playing football. I hate when you do this, bro.
What do you mean you hate when I do
Because
this?
the point I'm making is he can get back to what he's
No, but
doing.
okay, cool, but you can't. But he's not doing it here.
Doesn't
innit?
matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
No,
That's
so
not
see,
a big,
okay,
big
let me
deal.
ask you a question.
He didn't even get convicted. So what are you talking
Let me
about?
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
How much money does he make wherever he is?
a lot of money.
He's still rich.
Yeah.
Does he still have a fan base?
Okay, yeah,
Is he
does.
still
Yes.
pursuing his career and
Yes,
dream?
he
He
is,
just
isn't
changed teams.
But he can't do it here.
So fucking what?
What do you mean so fucking what?
So fucking what?
Oh, over here. And bear in mind, he hasn't been convicted of nothing.
Brother, we heard the
He hasn't been.
we heard the
Yeah,
tapes,
so
brother.
what? He hasn't
Listen,
been convicted
you
of nothing.
United fans hurt my head.
What do you
Forget
mean?
all that.
Okay, well, but hold on one second. But what? Mike Tyson is free to do whatever he wants to do.
Which is-
What
which
was
was-
it? Your
which-
party is
says
out
who?
here. He was accused as
Oh,
well.
by who? By who?
Okay,
let's
hold
not.
on,
Let's
hold on,
not,
hold on,
man.
By
hold on,
who?
hold on,
Let's
No,
not.
hold on. Partey by... No, hold on before we go.
Yeah, no,
Let's
Partey by who?
What do you mean?
Who is he accused by?
By his girl.
Okay, cool.
And what happened?
Thank you.
What do you mean? What happened?
No, was there proof? Did he go to court? I'm asking you what happened.
There was zero proof.
No, but there was an actual. It was. I swear there was some sort of criminal. The girl's out here screaming that he's done it.
There was zero
did he
proof.
get done or did he bust case?
I don't know if he bust case or not.
So what happened? What was the conclusion?
Bro.
What do you mean?
Bro.
Wait, stop. Let me hear. What was your stance anyway?
Hold on. Cool. So thank you for
Yeah.
letting me finish. Yeah. With Mason, we heard everything. Yeah. We in the court of public opinion, he did that shit. Right? They
Did
now
what shit?
Do you know what? It's true.
raped his girl.
In
Okay,
the court,
cool.
in the court of public opinion, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way he
In
said
the
that.
I didn't see anything.
Then
Did you see anything that said that he raped her?
Yes,
She said that.
she said it.
No. I'm saying, did you see that he raped her?
She...
What?
But based on evidence you saw, did he?
What's pissing me off is you're going to
Hold
edit
on,
it out.
hold
He's
on,
going to edit it out.
I-
He's going to edit it out. What's the
continue,
fucking
yeah.
point? He's going to edit it out.
I think I saw a picture or a video where she's like bleeding. Or
A picture,
and then,
yeah?
yeah. And then she says, is that when she said something about, no, we heard him say, open your fucking legs.
Mhm.
She was like, Mason, stop.
Mason,
Mason,
stop.
Mhm.
That's enough for me.
Are you mad? Are you
Okay,
going to
cool.
edit this out? This is what's pissing
Okay,
me off.
cool,
What's your
yeah.
point? He never posts himself as a bad guy. You're going to edit this out.
No, let's you know why? Because
He does
people-
actually.
Because
he
it
does.
is no.
They already did the thing in the monsters.
That don't count.
Of course it
That
does.
doesn't count.
So hold on. Anyway, cool. Anyway, this is not going to do it.
But what I'm trying to say, well, party. The girl saying he did this to me, isn't
That's
it?
all she did.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Was there any evidence?
No.
No.
Cool. It's different.
Okay, Mike Tyson got convicted of
Cool.
it.
Which was my original point. Tyson can. So remember what I said.
Mhm.
Men, if their field is something with other men,
Mhm.
they can get back to it. Especially if the field you're in is smacking up other men.
Mhm.
And you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If you go a woman, the fans of that sport, unfortunately, will be able to be like, okay, that happened. You've done your time. Come back and beat men up.
Yeah, but how does that explain the geographical location?
What I
Why
was saying-
Tyson not
what I
restricted
was-
to a particular area? Is what I'm asking.
That's not my point.
No, but that's what I'm telling you. You're telling me, he's not, but he's not allowed to do it here.
but
Like that's irrelevant.
He was
No.
restricted. He wasn't allowed in the UK for many years. He
No.
wasn't-
I'm talking about.
Chris Brown
I'm
wasn't allowed
talking
in the
about
UK.
socially. Mason can't play football
That's not.
No, he can play football.
in the UK.
He can.
He won't be allowed.
Nobody wants him because they all heard the same
Man
thing.
United wanted him. We can't play him.
They didn't want him.
We wanted him.
You didn't want him.
We wanted him.
Because it was bad. It was bad press for you.
Okay,
lot, bro.
cool. Is there any law that stops Mason Mount from playing football?
No.
in the UK?
No,
So
finish.
he can.
Okay, yeah. So what does that mean?
So nothing. So he can.
Yeah. So what does that mean?
It answers your question. You said what's stopping him? He can. What's stopping him is the industry has blackballed him here because the industry doesn't want.
Yeah, and that's what I'm speaking to.
Yeah,
innit?
for now.
I'm speaking socially. He's not allowed to play. It's not all sweet.
But it's not.
You're saying because basically because his fan base is majority men that it gives him what was it? It gives him benefits. There's no benefit for him being a man in that situation.
Who?
Mason Greenwood.
Yes,
innit?
there is. Because I'm telling you that because the fan base of football is predominantly men. But
he can't do it here in the country.
But that's not because
so your theory doesn't stand.
It does stand.
It doesn't stand. It don't stand.
Bro, it's the UK that's blackballing him, bro.
Yeah, no, and that's my point.
Let me tell you why my point stands.
The UK is
put this in the fucking pod, yeah? Don't edit this whole conversation.
Okay, fine then. Go on then.
Yeah? The reason why it counts is because of the sponsorship and stuff. So the reason why a lot of the UK teams, it's not just, there's this, when you play football, is there not sponsors?
Yeah, there is sponsors.
Okay, so cool. The backlash, the implications, there were bigger backlashes in something like this over here. In Spain, they might not give a dash about what's going on over here. Here, there will be a lot of backlash. There's nothing from a business perspective that's stopping him from playing. Even some of the teams probably say, mate, we still have you on, but unfortunately, do you know what I mean? We just have to, it's a better move for you to go over there.
Okay.
He could probably even play here in a lower division.
So why can't Philly do his thing then?
But that
sponsorship as well, isn't it? So what are you talking about?
No,
it's based around women.
My point was, first, he has to bust case, but secondly, his content really
is around women.
Around women.
Okay, yeah.
So the same thing. Okay, Chris.
And the reason he can't do it is the same thing applies. Sponsorship.
No, it's the women. The abuse. Okay,
yeah.
Just another example, yeah, that's got nothing to do with abuse, yeah? Shits and gigs. Their content is predominantly, their fan base is predominantly women. So when they do something that negatively impacts that fan base, they will take a big hit. As opposed to like an Andrew Tate. And Andrew Tate is a great example where his fan base is predominantly men or males.
Okay, I get that.
So even when there are these accusations of him being a trafficker and whatever, he still has this male fan base that's supporting him. Like, no, there's no way. So whatever women say about him won't have that much of an impact because to the men and his kind of audience, they don't care. In fact, there's even the accusation that his male fan base are incels and stuff, so they probably hate women, so they probably don't even give a dash.
I think what you're saying don't work with rape. If you're a rapist, the worst place to be is basically towards men.
What?
As in, if you're a rapist,
prison. Yes.
Yeah. So what you're saying don't work with rape.
What you do for a living is physical abuse, especially towards other men. So it doesn't include Mount in this case. But if what you do for a living Greenwood. Sorry. If what you do, because you want to put someone's name in something that they're not in. If what you do is physical abuse, you make other men bleed, you beat them up. It's going to. They will be able to look over it.
Who told you that?
I'm telling you how it is.
No, because Joe Biden said that one time as well.
I didn't hear that.
Okay, yeah, but what I'm trying to... So your theory is...
McGregor.
Hear me out. Your theory is you think as though there's a blight for people that rape as long as what they do for a living is hurt other men. That's what your theory is.
You know what? In layman's terms, yes.
Okay. Well, I guess... you know what's crazy? Because I guess that works with Mike Tyson. Because
now if you was a pedo, you ain't getting nowhere. I don't think there's anywhere that will allow you bounce back from being a pedo. Besides here, because isn't that the whole thing about the Schofield guy? He's now on TV or something.
They're giving him shit to talk about it.
Yeah. That's different. But if you are a child abuser, I don't think there's really any platform that will allow you get back on. But like I said,
the UK, they will let you get
because
back on.
and remember, like the thing with even though you're charged, someone might still think he was innocent. There's still men that will be like, I don't know if he really, but did he do it though? Did you get he's famous? He was.
But the interesting thing about some of these people is like with Mike Tyson, it's not just men that seem to have forgiven him.
It's women.
Women seem to have forgiven him.
No, because I watched
because he lost a child.
I see
there's stuff like that. He's also from the 90s. It's a different era.
I see something the other day as well. Yeah, one Nigerian woman was.
So it's R. Kelly, innit?
And R. Kelly had women defending him more than men. And R. Kelly, there was even a video of him pissing on a girl. But see, you're right. But he had women defending him more than men. So I don't even know what the R. Kelly thing, because
he doesn't beat a man, you said.
But R. Kelly never got done for R. Funny, yeah. He never got done for...
But it is
but the whole thing...
innit?
Cool, but back then the whole thing was not ours. Like, right, you're nasty work though. What you're doing is weird. Like, the whole Aaliyah thing, but he never got done for, like, you know, like what I think a problem is sometimes when people think of so like in what's his name, the footballer Mason.
Stop chatting about him, man. Let's
No, I need to use it as an example.
Mason Greenwood.
I need
Mason Mount as
but it's
well.
Mason, innit?
Party as well. Party.
The reason why I have to use
Party.
Greenwood as an example is because okay, I want to bring something back here. When women talk about men and women's approach towards these abuse things, yeah, do you not remember when I think this was during, it might have been lockdown or something like that, where there was a schoolgirl and there was a video online of this weird black youth
Trying to take
the girl into like a corner.
Yeah.
See, if someone just came out and said a story that this happened, like everyone would be like, oh, is it? Okay, well, we need to wait and see what the evidence is. Because as a man, why am I going to jeopardize my livelihood and myself for a story and God knows what that story is or whether this is the right guy or not? But if there is a video and you're telling me this happened minutes ago, do you see how many cars flew down in that area or flew down to that youth? These are not feds. These are normal youths. Random youths are flying down to that block to find that youth. Do you get it? My point is, once there's evidence of something, it's going to be treated a lot differently to speculation of something because there's too much to lose. So in the Greenwood situation, even men are like, brother, that sounds crazy. Yeah, and if that's your voice, that sounds crazy.
Open your fucking legs.
That's
But,
it.
yeah, but I'm saying in terms of, but the reason why I feel like the argument don't hold weight is because if that is the case, then why now is he allowed to play in other parts of the world?
Because Joe.
No, I'm not talking about legally. I'm talking about like everyone's like, oh, we've seen the evidence. Okay, cool. Why is he allowed to play in Spain?
Because the girl dropped the charges.
No, I get why he's legally allowed. I'm saying there's a video. It's conclusive to everybody. So why is he allowed to play in Spain?
That's not our culture. They don't care. They don't care, bro.
Okay.
No disrespect. I was hearing stuff about Ronaldo early. Cristiano Ronaldo still got open cases,
He
bro.
definitely not go to America. His
Listen,
case is
this
in
guy
the
scored 900 goals.
Another thing. But
See what I'm saying?
Another factor is money.
Huh?
Money.
Yeah, of course,
and
money
business.
always
So that's why
helps.
McGregor's able, and it goes back to what you said. When you're rich and powerful, Diddy, it's money. Money talks. Money can. That's why.
That also makes. Sorry to cut you again,
No, you're right.
but that also makes me feel like, did they actually do it, or are you just here for the paper? Because if you raped me and I'm a woman, I'm not accepting that 250.
Nah, I'm
bro.
taking bread. I'm taking bread. Why wouldn't you take bread?
Bro.
Well, what
does
happens?
what does that do for me?
What does you go in prison do for me?
Exactly.
Does it really?
Justice.
Some people actually get.
Wait, if somebody was to stab you up right now, innit, they gave you 3. One, yeah.
God forbid. Don't
God
do that.
forbid, yeah.
If anything,
God forbid.
not get stabbed. Anyway.
They give you
I get
a
what
3
you're
now.
saying. It's an extreme
But
example,
would you rather 500 bags or the
500
guy goes to prison?
500 bags. 500 bags.
I'll be honest with you.
500
Yeah?
bags.
Well, I have to lie.
Yeah.
I have to get my own back.
Bro, you have to pick
Of the
one.
2 options, which one would you take?
Pick one.
100%. Give me the 500 rack.
Yeah.
There you go.
So now
then I'm going to use that 500 rack.
transfer that.
I'm going to use that to
And
collect,
also, bear in mind,
collect Donny.
one of my friends
You
told me
got
this as
mad.
well.
No, you won't.
Do you know?
Stop talking shit, bro.
Hear me out. Okay, no.
500 rack.
And
Okay,
you
no,
know,
no,
civil
hold on,
cases
hold on.
as well. The burden of proof is lower.
I can't
So
say
it's
too much.
easier to bust a civil case,
Yeah.
isn't it? So one, you don't even have to prove it that much.
yourself in a
and you get bread.
situation-
You'll take the peas.
Put yourself in a situation of a Cassie or like a woman who claims that like a rich man, a powerful man has done something to her. What get back is there? Like, so even as a guy now, so if now some top goon or top gangster guy done something to you and it was the options that he's presented, you're not gonna try and
So
get
El
back,
Chapo
bro.
slapped you now,
Yeah,
isn't
you
it?
ain't doing no get back, bro.
He should do 9 months in prison, yeah, or you'll get a meal.
You're going for the mill.
I'm going for M.
Yeah.
But like
But
I
you're
said,
not gonna try and get back. So,
But
so don't lie.
Stop saying stupid stuff, bro.
No, you stop saying stupid
No,
stuff.
I'm going. I'll speak for myself. Yeah, I'm gonna use some of that bread to try and collect you.
El
Confirm.
Chapo.
You're lying, bro.
Okay,
You
so
said
people like
praise
El
God
Chapo-
at 3 o'clock, but you're lying.
I
bro.
tell him I'm lying. He's got that was obvious. He's talking about El Chapo, different story.
Yeah.
I'm out there. That's drug. That's drug.
That one, you might have to make sure he stays in prison.
That's drug cartel. That's drug cartel.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
bro.
Some things, you know what it is? Some people get forgiven easier than others. Let's just be honest. I say that with chest because there's some people I'm not even forgiving you yet.
Right,
I'm
You're
not
a
ready.
human being, bro. Some men are just too dangerous. You have to do You have to let it go, bro.
Why are they so dangerous though? I didn't know that's not good. What?
No, that one. The El Chapo one is a different one because
That's too much.
it's too
forget
much.
it. McGregor, yeah. Even back to the McGregor thing, yeah.
Oh, Rock McGregor though, that's the difference. I don't even care about you. I'll never let him disrespect me, bro.
Okay, you go out, yeah.
But he will X you.
You're
I'm
in
not
a-
being
you're
honest.
in a
What?
club, yeah.
I would love McGregor to. I'll take that bread happily.
hey,
Pause.
hey, you.
Oh, guess who gets the footage? Yeah, well, I love McGregor. What? taking that shit out quickly. Yeah, I would love it. McGregor
He has to hit in America,
punches
though.
me.
No, he has to hit in America, though.
500
Here you can't do
bags.
nothing. Here they're gonna say, if I'm going,
I'll just take the
prosecute, and that's
bread.
it.
That's crazy.
Here you're not getting bread in this country.
Oh,
You have to hit. That has to be outside this country. This country is just prosecution.
No, but the girl was in the UK. I think
Oh, Ireland,
she was in
I
Ireland.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not here, man.
Yeah.
That's they're different to us as well. They're part of the. Wait, is that
I don't
is
know
he the
which-
part of
which
Ireland that's part of the UK?
I don't know, man.
I don't even know.
Is it Republic of Ireland or Northern Ireland? Which one is it?
I'm not sure the difference.
Bro,
No,
man,
they're
I'm so-
different. One's not.
I'm
in
so
UK.
ignorant.
I know which one is part of the
Yeah,
UK.
yeah. No, the northern one is in UK.
Oh, Northern Ireland is
Yeah.
UK.
So
But I don't know where he is.
Republic of
Yeah.
Ireland. I think it's
Nah,
Republic.
he's the green one. The green,
Are they both?
the green, orange, and
That's the
that.
flag of
Are
Ireland.
you
bro.
high? Damn.
Was that what
They
we're
have the
talking
same
about?
flag.
Is that the same flag?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Are they two different? They're not two
I
different.
swear,
countries.
no, I don't think
This
it's
is why they say
Scotland
black
now,
men
innit?
shouldn't podcast. Oh my god.
Northern Ireland. I
I
don't
don't
know.
care.
I don't do geography. I can't lie
Neither
to
do
you.
I. I
stopped
don't
that
care.
one in year 9.
And as far as I'm concerned, like you just divided into two, innit? It's like that's it. It's like North Korea and South Korea. They have the same flag.
Yeah,
No.
don't put this out. They'll do it.
Why?
Oh, I don't care.
No, don't
You know what? I
So
don't like
Kim
it.
Jong slaps you.
Wait, hold on.
I didn't even the bread.
Do you know what? Do you know what content I don't care about and really pisses me off when people go in the street start asking people like, what country flag is this? I don't know. I don't know your country's flags. I don't care. Why do I need to know your flag? I don't.
It just shows Latin not being ignorant
That's
and being
outdated
well-rounded.
knowledge. Who cares what your country's flag is? And another thing, we gotta stop just getting up and just leaving.
Hey,
We,
yeah,
we
man.
need to go to the toilet before we pod. Sit down and pod for 2 hours. We're grown men.
When did we now?
We need to stop doing this. We're podding. We're making content. Or we should have a break and then you go to the toilet. You can't just keep getting up mid.
It's the first time I stood down.
But it's not the first pod you've done it.
You go.
Look, and now you're not even on mic. Now you're podding from a distance behind the camera. We have to stop this.
Pele, do you know what was it? HR meeting, you know what I'm saying? I'll send him a little letter in it.
It's all your fault, bro. You started this pod wrong because you really
Yeah,
pissed
because
me off
I
with
like the rawness and the authenticity of it. You know what I'm saying? All of that, all of this, you know what I'm saying? So right, guys, isn't it? What's happened during the week, isn't it? All that CBBC
What have you
sort
been
of
on? How many
commentary.
dates have you been on since we last podded?
Since the last podded.
Who did you go bowling with?
One thing, innit?
Why are you posting your dates on the This Can't Come Out page? What are you trying to prove?
Yeah, because you told me, isn't it?
Well, what are you trying to prove?
What? That, listen, are you crazy? Like, fam, I get monsters on the app, and in real life, I don't get monsters, isn't it? So, in case niggas didn't, in case people
Them
didn't
comments
know.
really
Yeah.
rattled you.
No, not
They
really.
did,
to be
because why are you
not
proving
really,
yourself?
not
Why are you
really.
trying to prove yourself?
What do you mean?
You're posting your dates on
No, but
your podcast page.
Being rattled would be me going inside of the comments and saying something crazy.
No, being rattled is trying to prove yourself. Girl
No,
said,
it's not. No, that's not being
you're trying
rattled.
to prove yourself. Girl said, "Oh, have you seen you?" People are trying to diss you, obviously, and you're like, "Rah, you're not saying that I deserve monsters." So you're like, "Wait, hold on, wait there. Look at this bad B I'm on a date with,
So
and
how-
I'm posting it on my page, which is not my personal page, but I'm posting my personal life on my
If
page."
someone says in terms of, oh, B Moni, you're playing in a football match. Oh, B Moni's shit. He don't score goals, isn't
Yeah.
it? And then next week you
You
score a
post yourself
hat trick.
scoring a goal.
What? Were you rattled?
Yes.
Okay, fine then, innit? So then I'm rattled
if
then,
you
innit?
post it, if you post it with them remembering that they said that.
Yeah.
However, if you just post yourself scoring hat tricks all the time, then that's different. People call me broke all the time. I never post my balance. I never try to prove that I'm not broke. I'm like, in fact, I say I'm like, you're right, I'm broke. People call me broke all the time. People call me short all the time. I've never tried to post my height. I've never tried to just. I'm just like, yeah.
Never tried to post my height. It's hilarious.
Yeah. But people will do that. You're like, what do you mean?
True, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you have your opinion on me. I'm broke to you. But you.
Yeah, but some of my vibe is I'd rather show you guys, isn't it? As
So
opposed to.
you wanted to prove a point. You
Yeah.
were rattled. That's it.
Well, hold on. Why did you say no? I said I'd rather show you guys. You said no. Wasn't
No,
it?
I said, but yeah, that means you're rather you were
Yeah.
rattled.
Is this supposed to be on?
It's supposed to be on, is it not?
No. It's the screen is. I'm seeing 320.
What's that mean?
The time.
There is no way.
Oh, Lord.
Fuck this, man. I'm over it, man.
What the fuck?
I'm tired of seeing like 300 or so.
Yeah,
Someone else
yeah.
gets on the pod and they get the most views. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, like, piss off, bro.
But there's I think there's marketed differently to us.
What?
How?
What do you mean? How?
Not purposely by dummy.
No,
But
I was to say, that's an accusation.
not purposely by dummy, but how they seen it, because they probably see the same 3 all the time. So when dummy has
Yeah,
somebody
facts.
else,
That has an
it's
effect
like,
on
oh,
it, yeah.
this is something different. You know what I'm trying to say? Or maybe you should be having these guests on with us.
Yeah, but bear in mind, I know these people.
Yeah,
all
that's the
time,
thing
innit?
as well. Yeah. That's the
Oh.
thing. Some of the people that are coming on are
Personal.
personal, innit? But we need to get thing on here though.
Who?
Thames.
Thames.
Or Tem. What's the Tem?
Tem Alchemy, or was it the one that
Oh, that is baby.
Yeah.
that B Moni's beef?
We need to get. He's not be fair. We need to get Tem on here. We
The
need
one
to
that
get.
you said you can't use mouse.
We need to get Robert Bruce on here.
Oh yeah, that
Kevel Extra, yeah. Robert
real
Bruce,
one.
Tem, some artists, some actors.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Marvin on here, right?
Who?
Was it Marvin Harrison?
Oh
yeah. He came with his PA. Yeah.
I'm pissed, man. You were cooking, man.
Yeah. Are we back now? Yeah, we good now.
Yeah, I'm hurt, man, innit? Fuck it, man. I'll just stay here for like another hour and a half again, innit? Okay, cool. Where are we, man? I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm burning. I'm burning. I can't even act like I'm fucking like I'm actually
I
happy.
came back. I said 3:20. Why was it 3:20?
Damn, it was only recording for 23 minutes, bro. How long you been there for? What time is it now?
We've been here longer than 23.
Well, we got here too, and you and I probably started talking out to God knows. Yeah, it's always, bro.
I got here before 2:20.
Oh, right. So we didn't get all of your homosexuality rant. We didn't get the fact.
We might have just got that.
My homosexuality rant.
Bro, why are you looking at me like that for?
Why are you trying to X-Man on camera all the time? You say stupid stuff. Why would you say homo? Yeah, is it only me? Is it only me that?
That's what I'm saying. He keeps trying.
Yo, that's crazy. Because you, man, love ganging up on me. Pause,
Nah, bro. Damn, you've been doing this.
100%.
You see me?
Sometimes you don't even hear the full story.
Do you know
and
how-
you're like, yeah, man, B Money's right.
No, you're still justifying what you're saying. Like, do you hear what you said?
What did I say? Your homosexuality rant.
Do you know
Well, hold on one second. How am I supposed to say it?
Your homosexuality rant.
Hold on one second. Your homosexuality rant. You're wrong about homosexuality.
Yeah, but
Two
you're
different
saying
things.
that, you're saying-
Your homosexuality rant. What does that mean? That you're what? I didn't what? You're.
Considering what you said when we first started and what you're saying now, do you not see the link?
I don't know. To be fair, when I'm saying it now,
I get
your
what you think
homosexuality rant versus your rant about homosexuality. I don't even.
They sound different.
Well,
This is
they
the way
sound different.
settling down sounds different to you.
But I'm saying, okay, stop. What does one mean? What does one mean? What does the first one mean?
Of what?
Your homosexuality rant. What does that mean?
Exactly what you're making it out to be. But if you're saying your homosexuality,
Uh-huh.
it means that you're making it personal to that person. It could mean that.
But the rant is personal
So
to
rant
you.
number one. But you're saying your
What I say?
rant. You're
Okay.
saying
Rant.
your homosexuality sounds like it's yours.
Your
It sounds like it's your
Right
sexuality.
about his own- about his
Yeah,
own-
but I didn't say that.
You said your homosexuality rant.
Yeah,
So,
because the rant belongs to you.
but if you said your rant about homosexuality means it's a rant,
Okay,
your rant
I
about
think there's
homosexuality.
never enough to say, isn't it?
Unfortunately, context matters because the first thing you said to me when we got here was,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, which gay guy are you eyeing up in the gym this week?" You understand?
I said, which one was your favorite gay guy?
Okay,
same thing, man.
same shit, brother. So, do you see how someone will look at you like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
It is what it is, man.
The thing
innit?
is, I think I've been putting with Dummy for nearly 3 years now. You know.
I don't talk about
Hasn't been free. Must be over. Yeah, maybe
Two?
two.
Yeah,
Two.
probably.
I've been saying to Dummy, 1-on-1 as well. Why do you always try to X me on camera? He says stuff. I'm like, and you can see the camera can see me looking at Dummy like, are you mad? I'm looking at him like, bro, where did this come from?
This guy tries it as well, boy.
I don't try it.
Oh, Lord.
Go on, give an
B
example.
Money goes home and has an agenda. I know certain times this guy be like, oh shit, okay, cool. That one, mental no,
Mental
isn't
no.
it?
Yeah, ready to
Give
come
an
out.
example of a time that I've tried to draw you out or X you. I back
pick a-
you.
pick a
All I
pawn.
do is defend you.
Tell me about what?
When they were calling you about monsters, I was like, don't talk about that. That's
Dude,
I'm not gonna do your
first and foremost,
I had your back.
First
I
and
had your back.
foremost,
I'll be in the comments fighting for you, bro.
First
That's
and
crazy.
foremost, you didn't do that.
I did. I can go find the comments.
And I wouldn't even want you to do that.
Doesn't matter what you want. As a friend, I will defend you.
You're saying you did that?
Of course.
So they were calling me a monster. You was like, no, he's not.
I was like, why are you calling him a nonsense? I said, you're a good-looking lad. I don't let them have that.
No, you didn't say that.
Well, you didn't even
I
drop the
said-
episode because in the last episode I was like, why are they letting you call? I was like, you're a good-looking lad. Why would they call you a monster?
Oh, so this is you defended me in the episode that people haven't seen. Is basically what you're saying,
that you haven't put out because you prioritize other people over your colleagues that do your
bro.
weekly
This guy.
because you are in control. Because
No,
you are Beyonce of the group.
because son, you don't think your episodes are outdated. What do you think about these other individuals?
They're not ready to release like
I'm
us.
I'm going
They're not-
off.
hold
You know
on.
what? I'm
not
going.
ready
No,
to
I
release
said, no. Even the last week one, because there was changes. I do it based on ease of dropping the episode, isn't it? So if I need to make edits, yeah, then that means it just gets pushed back. How many times have you, man, literally we've done it on a Monday. Easy edit, boom. It will just come out on the fucking Tuesday if need be.
Not many. But...
Many times.
What's your point?
Many
As in
times.
the following Monday or the Monday the day before.
I mean, in terms of basically, you would be the most recent pod I've done,
Yeah.
and it will drop next because of the ease of editing, innit?
The reason why we are a trio is because you said there is a demand. So, like, you're now making it, you're doing the thing the parents do when they're like, oh, I gave birth to you, you should be grateful. The reason why you have us as a trio is because you've noticed that there is a demand in the market for us as a trio. So that's why we get priority release, because people want us as a trio consistently. You've developed your pod to that point. Now, the pods you do with other people, of course, as interesting as they may be, cool. That, even though the numbers suggest otherwise, your comments keep saying that they want this as a trio, and you've decided to make this a thing. So don't come and tell us all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, I can tell you that because listen, at the end of the day, I need to drop.
That's why he said you're doing what the Nigerian parents do and say.
Well, I'm saying at the end of the day, I need to drop weekly, isn't it?
Yeah.
So pods need to be dropped weekly, and at the end of the day, like I have to live life, I have to edit stuff, and the ease of which I could drop it weekly, that's just in the order in which it goes, isn't it? So if there's one already ready there and there,
just drop it.
then it just makes my week completely easier as opposed to having to chop and change shit. And in terms of the fact that we basically do these, even though they don't get released, the fact that they're there, it's still inside of the vault, means it's coming out.
I think the only problem is, like, obviously, where we're saying that we want to have more current conversations. So, for example, something happened and we're trying to talk about what's happening last week, and then let's say it don't come out for 2 weeks.
It's gone.
Yeah, it has that.
Yeah, facts.
Speaking of that let's change subject. Speaking of that, yeah, I was watching Krypton Conan's what's it called? Rap Game. I was watching Rap Game, and I know one of the artists that's on there. So I've tried to work with him before, and I'm seeing him on there, and I'm watching them. And I said the episode, I think there's 6 left or something like that. And then 2 new contestants came in, one guy, one girl. The guy is Shiesty's little brother.
That's crazy.
And it's Shiesty's little brother, and he said something like, obviously I got big shoes to fill, like my sister was like the biggest grime woman or lady from grime at the time. And growing up watching her, I've got big boots to fill. But something I do regularly, I love to write. What I'm trying to get at is how we were speaking before about Shy Cartier and that, and how she can get to that level. I think it's more achievable now, probably because of the signs of us seeing more things. I even see someone say the thing about the Shy Cartier and Shy. So people are saying the same things that we're saying, you know what I'm saying? But so I was thinking, maybe she could be as big as Dammy said she could be, like, you know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I don't see it as much, maybe because I just don't pay attention. But now I'm seeing all these little things here and there.
Do you know what I don't like? Yeah, what I don't like about even speaking. What are you looking at me like for? What's wrong with this guy? Open your eyes, man. This guy's all cutting his eyes like this. Like I mean, up like that. I'm saying why? I don't like talking about people negatively, even if it's my actual feelings. You know that.
Okay, I hear it. Yeah,
as in, like,
I'm not talking about negative.
But I'm just saying in terms of, because when I'm hearing the big shoes to
that's
fill,
what he said. That's what
I know. Yeah. But I'm just saying when I'm hearing it, obviously I feel him.
Do you feel like it's negative?
No,
what he's thought about you don't think it's big shoes to fill.
No, I'm saying, for instance, for a brother and a sister, that's calm. My sister's a bae, everybody knows her. But I'm talking about in terms of for Shy Cartier, bro, the skies is the limit. It's past.
Yeah, because he doesn't feel like what Shiesty accomplished was that much, but he doesn't want to pop down Shiesty's thing. That's
I don't want to be like, I feel as though I'm being mean when I'm saying in it.
But it's not mean. It's just the same way in that same conversation. I said I don't see what you guys saw in Bane. It's the same shit.
But you don't give a fuck. You don't care.
No, it's not about I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck. You clearly don't give a fuck. You've come in the game, well, since I've met you. Yeah, you've come in the game and you don't give a fuck.
I do give a...
You don't care, B Moni.
What about sharing his opinions?
Yeah, no, he doesn't care if he doesn't care about the delivery of his opinions as well.
It's not that I don't care about the delivery of the opinions. Like, at the end of the day, I'm me, and I can only... even when I watch myself back, I see myself constantly making in real time edits of what I'm saying. And there's only so much editing I can do. At the end of the day, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, because sometimes I'm going to say something, you're not going to like it, but no one complains about the delivery when I say something you do like. So why is it
Yeah,
always,
because that's human nature. That makes sense.
which is fine. I'm not saying there's a problem with it. I'm just saying it is what it is.
Mhm.
So
No, but as a human, I feel like people, as humans, we need to tweak that. As in, it's good enough saying, oh yeah, oh, you accept all of the good things I say about you. Oh, but when I say something bad, you get annoyed. Yes.
What I'm saying is the delivery of the good things, it has the same energy as the bad things. When I say good things, I gas people up. I give compliments. The same way you just said, oh, when I was speaking to the girl, I was like, oh, are you that famous one? That's someone else be like, why would you say that? I would never gas a girl up that much. But I have no problem gassing you up. When I went out and I saw them TikTok boys like Benzo, Reefer, I said, bro, I'm a fan. Someone else would be like, I would never go to a young girl and tell them I'm a fan of yours. I'm like, I said, I'm a fan. So the same way I can say to you, I don't see what this person is about. Now, of course, one's negative, or it sounds negative. It sounds negative, so they won't see it the same way. But it is what it is. Like you said,
I hear you. It is what it is.
Like when you said monsters, like we was like, oh, you don't mean monsters. Like no, to me,
but I'm
monsters.
saying, but monsters is bear mind. When I'm saying monsters, they're who is the girl I'm speaking about?
It doesn't matter. But
no, it matters, isn't it? Because I'm not saying Alice blah 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 from blah 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 is a monster.
Okay, but
there's no one attached to it.
Cool, but then you said a girl with one arm popped up on my monster algorithm.
Yeah.
So she got put in with the monsters.
No,
and she was nice.
No. I said she was nice.
She was nice.
Yeah.
But she had one arm.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So you was like, they gave me the one arm girl.
Yeah.
In the batch of the defectives.
Yeah, they did that, not me.
But you're saying the one girl that matched me that was nice was the one arm thing.
Yeah.
You didn't pursue it, did you?
I didn't pursue it.
Why
no.
is that?
You said one arm.
Yeah, because I feel as though that's taking advantage personally, isn't it? Yeah, what?
I
What?
don't want to put it.
Well, right, yeah, don't go today. Well, hold on 1 second.
Wait, hold on.
One second. Hear me out. Wait, hold on 1 second. Well, are you out here clotting one-armed girls, isn't it? Is that your vibe?
No.
Okay, why wouldn't you clutter a one-armed girl?
He didn't
I'm
say
not
with him.
attracted. I'm saying it. I'm
Yeah?
not attracted.
The disabled girls.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, cool. So what did I do wrong by
Or visible or people who have mobility. Nothing, but say it.
what? No, but what do you mean?
You said a nice girl popped up on your algorithm, but she had one arm.
Yeah,
Your algorithm was full of monstrous women.
yeah.
She popped up on that algorithm.
Okay,
She was the one nice woman.
yeah.
But technically, you're saying there was something wrong with that woman, those other women, and you couldn't find out what was wrong with her, but you clocked what was wrong with her.
Mhm.
What was wrong.
Okay,
with
yeah.
her, and you didn't pursue it because
Okay, yeah.
she was part of that batch. My point is,
Yeah.
the initial point, rather than us going down
Mhm.
this path, is that person, when you was like, oh, when I'm saying monsters, I'm like, well, there's one person that you've highlighted,
Mhm.
and that person can remember matching with you. And
Mhm.
that person with the one arm could remember matching with you and feel like, oh, wow, he put me in, he felt I was one of those monsters.
No,
They can feel that way.
Bear in mind, this person I'm describing, I said she's nice.
She can still feel like
Yeah.
she might have a monster can have a nice face.
No, those are
something-
your monsters, boy.
But something about them, the fact I'm making is that something can sound like it's freaky of them. So that's why they've been put in this batch. If you're saying a nice chick has been brought to me in a batch of unnice chicks, but what was it about her? She had one arm.
So that means
Oh yeah,
something nice.
she
my
was a
point.
lady with one arm could feel some sort of way, isn't it,
About
about
what
that?
you said.
But I'm saying I don't mind that. I don't mind that. But I'm saying, for instance, I don't want to go out just tell somebody, even if I think your music is shit. I think your music is shit. It makes you happy. My vibe isn't really to pop somebody down on that sort
But
of.
you're not popping like you're saying. I don't see it. It's not about why is everything a pop down. That's why we have so many people thinking that they're something that they're not because people don't want to be honest. No, I don't like what you do. That doesn't mean that I think you're shit. You should die. I don't see
You said
that.
you should die just now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
You're
what
not-
some people talk, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm like,
right.
you're not saying that.
Uh-huh.
I disagree with you. I don't like what you did. I made a video the other day about the someone's video, and I said bare times in the video, your content is good. That's why I watched your content to the end to find and I end up discovering something that I didn't like about it.
Mhm.
But your content is nice. But obviously, they were so focused on what I did not like. You
Mhm.
get it? And sometimes when I post videos, people will listen, and I'm like, they'll watch the whole video, but then they'll find one thing to disagree with. I'm like, and I'm baffled. I'm just like, fam. So of that whole video, what you focused on was that one thing, and it's so insignificant to what I was saying.
That's what
But
triggered them the most.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the point of it's kind of just being negative, isn't it?
Cool. And my point is, you're saying I just don't believe that it's always about what's being said. So obviously, a lot of people pay attention to tone and delivery.
Mhm.
So even with me, you like said, "Oh, you sound angry." I'm like, no, it's the same vim that I use when I'm saying something lit, but you just don't hear it that way because when I'm gassing you up, I'm like, "Oh, this thing's sick." You won't hear it as positively as when I'm saying, "Nah, bro, that's shit, bro. Lie. Are we talking about?" You hear
Yeah,
that differently.
facts.
So But you're saying it's human nature. I get it. But me, I have no problem just being real. It's not like I don't care. Of course I care. I care about people's feelings. I care about people's perception of me. I care. But at the end of the day, I still have to be myself.
Have you ever received any backlash from your not give a fuck
In
standpoint?
life?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I tell you about Twitter all the time. I tell you about, you see my comments in my videos. Even just down to like my popularity or lack of, sometimes it's because of my opinions. No, more times because of my opinions and how I express myself, how I carry myself. Everything you do, everything you present outwardly to the public is going to have a result.
Have you talked down on somebody and then backed them?
I don't think I've ever spoken down on anyone.
Oh, you clearly have, man.
Who have I spoken down on?
Okay.
So I clearly have. So who have I spoken down on?
Okay, you talked down on Bane Stardom.
It's not out yet, number one, so we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. But I didn't speak down on it. I didn't speak down on it. I said I didn't like it. I didn't. I don't see what you said.
Didn't see what everyone. You said you didn't see what everyone else was seeing.
Yeah, that's not me speaking down on it. It's that I don't have the same. If you bring a piece of clothing, I really like those trainers. I don't really see the hype.
So what's talking down? What does that mean?
Talking down is like you're trying to pop someone. No, like it's really negative. You're popping someone down. I said Bane is good. I highlighted the songs in Bane's discography that I have. However, he's not on the pedestal that for me that everyone else has him. It's like if we have a ranking now and you talk about top 5 rappers, I'm like, that guy's not a top 10 rapper. Someone's gonna say I'm popping him down, but no, in my league, you're not.
Yeah, that's not popping down.
So it's the same thing. You're not a star to me, but you're a good artist and you have a good song. When I went out with Ayo the other day and for Keys the Prince's headline show. Yeah. I went to Keys.
Was you invited as well?
I wasn't invited.
Oh, okay. I was invited as well.
Crazy. Yeah, fuck it. You didn't come like you said, right? So anyway,
I might have come.
No, I wouldn't have come.
See,
But, I wasn't available. That's why. I would have bought a ticket.
Yeah.
I'm not a hater to buy a ticket.
I didn't even see it was where it was promoted.
It was sold out though.
see.
Sick.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout. Obviously, I was like told me he's like doing an after party. So my incentive was like I was hosting an after party. Come out to preach. So I was like, yeah, I'll pull up. I pulled up. Show was cool. Like obviously I've heard the project before. It's cool, innit? But one thing was like, cause there was one of his opening acts, one Nige brother, and
What's his name?
I can't remember. Sorry. But he was cool. He done his thing in it, like he tried, like he won the crowd over.
It was hilarious. Anyway.
He won the crowd over. But then when I seen him at like after party, I was like, brother, you know what? Well done, man. You did your thing, like And even he was, trying to like, yeah, cool, bro. But like in that moment, I'm letting you know what you did was well. I'll give credit where it's due, but I'm also not going to overcredit anyone where it's not due. Do you get it? I'll let you know. Same way with my friends, I'll tell them when they look pretty. I'll tell them when they're putting on weight. It's the same shit. People love real until real is not on their side.
On their side, yeah.
And that's just what it is.
Facts. That is facts, isn't it?
Anyone I've fallen out with, they love me. They always highlight how real I am. It was a problem when it was against them.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you don't want me to be real no more.
Yeah, facts. But sometimes, yeah, maybe you might be being a bit, not you per se, but
too real.
You can be too real, and being too real can have devastating effects, isn't it?
It is what it is, bro.
It's facts, though, isn't it?
I'd rather have the consequences of being real than the consequences of being fake. I'd rather have real love. I'd rather have real hate than fake love.
Yeah, but certain times it's like you have to ask: is it necessary?
Cool, you can overdo it sometimes.
Yeah, you can be too. If everybody was just too real, the world it will be a nasty place.
I don't think so.
What?
He's right.
I don't think so.
Oh, you see a girl? Listen, you'll be like, go to a random girl. You see your face is nice, yeah? If your body was better, you'd actually be a 10 and keep it moving.
But that's your opinion.
Unprovoked realness.
Yeah.
That's your opinion.
Who the fuck asked you, innit?
That's a bit different, though.
That's your opinion.
That's a bit different.
But you're being real, though, innit?
You
It's
are
like,
being real.
But it's unnecessary.
being
But
sometimes
that's
being real.
unnecessary, though.
Yeah, it's rude, in fact,
That's
isn't it?
unnecessary.
You can be telling your truth, but it's rude. Mind your fucking business, isn't it? Unless somebody asked you.
But that's what I'm saying.
And that's the difficulty you're doing this, isn't
but
it?
once again, being real and telling your truth on somebody is still an opinion. You know when you're being real to the point that what you're saying is actually facts.
Nah, I can't. Yeah.
There's a difference between going up to
I
a
know.
random... There's a difference
Yeah,
between
but
going,
I see what you're saying.
There's a
innit?
difference between going up to a random girl and saying, oh, you said like the face is 10, but what?
That's like, you're actually beautiful.
Yeah.
If your body was better, you'd be a 10, innit?
But, okay, cool. The difference is, but you could be real, but not tell your whole truth. You can go up to someone and be like, you're really beautiful, and walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could go up to someone and say, if your body was better, you'd be nicer.
Mm-hmm.
You could do that. Or someone would be like, what do you honestly think about me? Okay, you're really beautiful, but if you worked on your body, I think you'd take it up a notch. Do you see how those all those are different? But all of them are still real.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just about choosing what part of your realness to reveal. Because when you had the Bane conversation, I could have been like, yeah, Bane's good, man. I'll still be saying he's not a superstar. I'm like, Bane's good, man.
Yeah, I'm saying, and that would still be you being real, innit?
But then I wouldn't be real because if our conversation is about him being a superstar and I'm just contributing to that, by you saying, "Oh, yeah, he's meant to be a superstar. He's meant to be a superstar." Yeah, it's good, man. That leaves it open to think that I'm saying he's good enough to be a superstar.
But you're still being real, though, innit?
But then I know I'm not.
He's not being real to himself, though.
Yeah, I know I'm not because I don't think if the conversation is not about whether you're good or bad, the conversation is about whether you're a superstar. I don't think you're a superstar, but I think you're good. And that's just to show you that I'm not hating on you, by the way. Because really and truly, I should just leave it at I don't think you're a superstar. If that's what the topic is. I think you're good. But I'm just trying to pacify it. Oh, I don't want no problems, mate. No, I don't want no problems, mate. No, I don't think you're a superstar. I should leave it there.
It is, man. It is what it is, man. What do you feel as though you guys have gone a hang of each other's personalities?
Small. Me, I speak for myself. I think I've got B Moni.
What is B Moni for you?
What do you mean? What is he?
What is he like? What is B Moni's vibe? Tell us something about B Moni. Why is he smiling like
me
this?
personally, I think he's a straightforward person. I think he calls it how he sees it. But
listen, by the way, I know certain times you have like fear issues, isn't it? I know he's there. He's not allowed to hit you. I told him already.
Are you fucking crazy, then? I said fear issues.
He's actually a
Look at the kind of stuff he says online, so people could be thinking.
No. Obviously, but I'm just saying. Don't worry about repercussions, isn't it? Don't worry about repercussions. Just say your truth.
There's nothing about me that's like intimidating or like scary. Like you said, I ain't got no energy. That's like I'm not a cause for concern. You said they better not think that. That's what he said. He was like, they better not think that. Like,
no, I'm talking about as in.
Did you see what he done? Did you see what he did? And you let him do that?
Bro, you're doing the same thing now.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy. And then why are you wigging that bottle like that? Like, why you
Fam, I've been breathing.
No, but now you're doing it. It's different. Now.
All right, cool. Do you know what it is? See peer pressure. See peer pressure. It can't handle me. I'll tell you that for a fact. I'm going to say what I want to say with chest. Yeah. I feel like B Moni is a straightforward person. There isn't really nothing negative to say because I genuinely see myself in B Moni. Pause.
I know you see Joe. Yeah,
pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I like how he's so straightforward. Sometimes I'm even thinking, right, even how he's talking is a little, I don't know if I'm even there yet. You know what I'm saying? I would say what he's saying, but he's giving you Vim. He's still giving Vim with facts. I'm not there yet. You see, when you guys pod sometimes, when we pod and you guys talk, you see, sometimes I'm just listening. I'm thinking, if I say what I want to say now, this thing's getting X'd. If I say what I really want to say right now, that's why sometimes I just look and listen, I'll be laughing because if I even interject and say the wrong thing, this can't come out. We'll have so many views, but G's X'd. So I'm gonna say the mad thing, bro. And I don't know how to
well, tone it down.
Tone it down, bro. I don't know how to. So that's why sometimes I just keep quiet.
See, but then that's you saying that I don't care about what people say, but I don't think that's true. Like even people have said that I'm a what's the word? A contrarian.
Narcissist. Oh, sorry.
No one's ever called me that.
No one's ever called you that.
I'm not a narcissist.
Have you been called a narcissist? Well, we'll get back to that.
I don't think I have, you know.
Okay, interesting.
Not to my face, anyway.
Okay.
But then I think who did I have this conversation with the other day? I said, "What is actually a narcissist?"
I've called myself a narcissist. No one called me a narcissist.
Oh, okay.
What is a narcissist?
Someone who's like, I just feel like you're just very self-absorbed.
I feel like we've all got a bit in us, innit?
Then everybody in this world is a narcissist. Yeah. Confirm.
I don't regard myself. The one time I regard myself as a narcissist or narcissistic is when it comes to like social media and this content shit. I watch myself back a lot. I've done that with my stories, with my audio, with my music. If I record songs, I probably listen to my music more than anyone else's. I probably, you know,
that's normal.
That's normal.
But that's my point. If I make a snap, if I tweet, I'll read my own TO. Like I'm in that sense, I'm quite self-absorbed. But like if we're having a conversation, I don't believe that people consider me narcissistic because people say you're a good listener and you remember stuff, and I'll make the conversation about you. But in my life, I'm still presenting because I'm asking you questions. I'm interested in what you're saying. So I don't get people telling me. Maybe someone does. You know, they should let me know. But no one's ever told me that they think I'm narcissistic. But
I think I'll be demoralized. Nah, I wouldn't actually. If someone actually called me narcissistic or a narcissist or whatever you want to call it. Because, fam, you're just you're just saying one word that you found out last week, fam.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but sometimes I'll be talking to someone about a topic and they'll always make it about themselves. They'll find a way to always, like, whatever it is.
What's wrong with that, though?
That's narcissistic, because, like,
not necessarily.
If the conversation...
Yeah, because if it's about life,
always,
like, yeah, but I'm saying you always need to draw from your life experience.
No, you can be talking to someone and they'll say, see me, yeah, man, that's what
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
okay, yeah,
it can't
yeah.
always be about
Yeah,
you. Like,
yeah,
if you're
yeah,
telling
yeah.
me what's going on in your life right now, let's say you're telling me some real shit going on in your life that's not positive, like,
Mhm.
yeah, bro, see me, word, me. Or I'm going through, I'm like, you're gonna, at some point, like, brother,
Yeah, but how are they doing it though?
too much.
No, but I'm saying if you're like, listen, I just lost my job,
And they're trying to prove
blah
a
blah
point by
blah,
saying it,
and they're like,
I lost my job last year, bro. Like, yeah.
yeah, and they're giving you advice on how to make
but
your
if
life
you're meant
better
to
and
be
stuff, innit?
listening, but who says that you're even fucking qualified? Not you, but who says that you're in a position to give advice? Shut the fuck up and listen, because the query might not even be about them
Yeah,
losing
but
their
they might
job.
be like, why the fuck you talking to me if you don't want me to give?
Sometimes
if you don't want to,
talk to
I'm a narcissist, then, innit?
100%, maybe.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's about listening. You might not be as that narcissistic because you have a lot of friends, so you
Mhm.
clearly must be a good conversationalist. And I've seen you pod. Sometimes you're trying to make the conversation, but then other times you're listening to what the person's saying, and you've clearly built relationships. I think of a lot of narcissists, if you're so self-absorbed, so people will eventually stop reaching out to you about certain things because they realize you're just going to make it about you. So I know certain people, they're mad cool, but I will never start opening up to them, not because I'm scared to open. I'd rather just talk to Twitter, or I'd rather talk to TikTok.
Do you think if they knew exactly what they were doing, it would be easier for them to change, or is it something that's just in them?
It's possible for them to change, but I'm not here to train or coach anyone.
of course
you know,
not.
like me personally. So like they might need to be told, but I don't. Sometimes telling them, and this is what you're talking about realness. Sometimes is telling them is not worth it. It's like, I just don't need to talk to you about this. I just
Plus, at this age as well, bro, people's personalities, you are who you are now.
Yeah, do you get it? And I hear, I'm like, okay, cool. Don't talk to you about certain things. Like, I remember one time, one of my bridges was like, asked me something. I showed him. He's like, long story short, he keeps trying to, and this ain't Ayo, because just in case Ayo thinks about it, because I've beefed him about something similar, but I don't think Ayo's a narcissist. But anyway, one you that I was cool with and not cool with anymore, he was asking me something about like what's going on with music, and I'm trying to show him, and then he's just trying to do this solution thing. I'm like, brother, I don't need that right now. What you think you're doing is not really helping me. You think you are, but it's not helping. Oh, well, I'm a solutions person. So next time you come to me, don't come to me with your problems unless you want solutions. I said, broski, I don't think you remember the start of this conversation. I said, I don't really feel like talking about anything. You pressured me, essentially, or convinced me to tell you what's going on. So I didn't come to you with my problems, number one. And I didn't ask you for a fucking solution, number two. And that's how, and I was like, and then I called him, I was like, and this is why you have the issues that you have.
No, he said,
I said, this is why you have some of the relationship
called him?
problems that, I was like, this is
Coward, why didn't you say it face to face?
I conned him.
Okay.
Conned him.
Oh, conned him. Hey, my bad.
I was like, this is probably why you have some of the relationship issues that you have.
Bruh.
I think you're always right, bro.
And how? What did he
He
say?
never spoken ever since. He felt some type of way. He blocked me. Never spoken ever since. And good riddance. You get it?
Right, man, that's sad, man. How many times have you blocked a friend?
I've never blocked anyone.
Apart from that guy?
I never blocked him. He blocked me.
Oh, shit.
I've never blocked anyone.
Does that mean think that you always seem to fall out with people?
Damn, thinks I'm
No. I know B Moni's got issues, clearly, to me.
Why? Because you said the same thing about me. That you're always falling out with people. And you're friends. What friend have you fallen out with now?
No, cool. Do you know,
Is that what you're saying?
it's a great segue because you asked you what you think about me, so now's your time. What do you think about me? You said I got issues. Talk about it.
Well, okay, this is why I tell you. Listen, I'm going to focus on the negative, innit? Not the positive, innit?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, cool. just so you know, innit? Now,
Is that recording?
if it is, man. It doesn't really matter at this point in time,
Okay,
innit?
go on.
The audio will be, fam, it's going up and all the streaming stuff, innit?
Yeah, go on.
Now, one thing I've noticed about you is, as in, I feel as though you're too, I'm not even sure if this is too much of an issue, but I feel like you're too aware to your own detriment.
Okay.
So you notice things, innit?
Okay.
And not to say that you're even in the wrong. Certain times you might be just in what you're noticing. But if what you're noticing makes you act in a certain way and gets you into certain situations, it might be in your best interest to kind of just tone it down and just forget about it and leave people to their own stupid devices, isn't it?
Okay.
So if you're finding out that you just simply going to work and going home yields you having confrontation like 1 or 2 times a day or makes you feel some sort uneasy, then you might want to just drop it out. As in it serves nobody for you to have any issue with anybody on your commute. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think anyone walks around trying to have issues on their
Yeah,
commute.
but I'm saying in terms of, I know you're not trying, but I'm saying, friend, there's little things you can do. It's just like, fuck it. Just charge it.
But how many times do you think I've done that?
I don't know, but I'm saying every time I hear a story from you, that's what I'm saying. Bear in mind, I've been on public transport with you a few times, and there's always something.
But then you make it a big deal because
I feel uncomfortable.
Okay,
Why
but
you?
but listen to this, yeah. See, and then, okay, that's one thing I want you to put. No, finish. What else do you think about me? So that's one thing you've made your point. All right, cool. I'm too aware. I'm too aware. Is the point?
Yeah, you're too aware, and you've allowed it to basically it seeps in and seems to affect your day.
Okay, so my issue is that I'm a very self-aware person. And I'm very aware of my surroundings. I take that one. Go on,
okay, cool. But I'm saying, and then it causes beef that you have.
What else?
Conflict.
That's all he knows about.
No. There's other things. I'm just trying, like I said, I'm just trying to get the negative ones, isn't it?
Why just the negative? Why are you focused on the negative? That's crazy.
Because the good, I'll be able to reel off the.
So reel it off, then. What the hell? I'd rather struggle tell you what I don't think is lit about you than tell you what I easily think is lit about you. What? Are you just like the people on TikTok? Like I talked about earlier on.
Basically, the lit stuff, isn't it? Is I feel like you're a very, very passionate person, isn't it? I feel like that's
part of the negativity. I'm passionate, right? Because in my self-awareness and my awareness means I'm passionate about what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you're passionate. Being passionate about beef isn't a good thing. I'm
passionate about life, so it goes either way, right?
Okay, cool, man. I give up, man.
Anyway, cool. See, he gives up. Anyway, so cool. What I was trying to say is that he's talking about that issue, whereas on my own commute, on my own, wherever I'm going, if I notice something that's bugging me, no one is next to me to amplify it and say, why are you looking at that guy like that? Do you get it? So I might look at that person like that, or I might, because I even remember he was talking just now and I was like, doing this here, I was squinting. He's like, why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah.
These times, I wear contact lenses. So, and I'm also thinking about I'm like waiting to hear what you're going to say. So I'm like, I'm in full. I'm not seeing anything with my expression as how he's seeing it.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
But when you say that, it's like, do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
So I also need to finish my sentences rather than just asking, do you get it? For the sake of the pod. But in that situation, he said I had beef with an old lady on the train, yeah? The funny thing is, he noticed exactly what I noticed. This woman came and sat, we're having a conversation, we're on our way home, we're two grown adults sitting there, okay, man, I got a puffer jacket on. This woman sat opposite us, yeah? If you see the way she looked at us, a white woman, she just sat on it. We've been on this train before, when it was empty, we've been here. She's now got on the train's busy. She sat down and she looked at us like fucking scumbags.
Oh, wow.
And then she's done it once. I've clocked it, but I'm like, all right, cool. I'm trying to have the conversation. She's done it again. He's clocked it. And
hold on, did you clock it?
I clocked it. This old woman was looking at us.
Okay, did you clock this old?
I didn't want to fight her. No,
stop it. There was an old lady just looking at us.
Yeah, she was looking at us.
She was just looking at us.
I don't know. There might have been something there, but I'm saying,
bro, come on.
I remember we had the conversation. I was like, I don't know why she looks like that. We don't know this one from nowhere.
How did she look?
She looked. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it.
No, you do. You're very good with words. Use your words.
No, I don't know what word that is.
You don't know how you describe the look.
Well, let me see. You use the adjective to describe that. Huh?
Was it welcoming?
It's not welcoming. It was just extremely intrigued, isn't it?
Was her look?
Yeah.
Did it stand out in comparison to the way any other person might have or may not have looked in our direction?
Not really.
Okay, that's a lie. He's bullshitting. She did. Because I was like, brother, I was like, why is she looking at us? And he even said, he was like, no, man. But
so it's a minor.
So the point is, no, we're just two different people. Of course it's a minor. I'm not going to...
Damien will let these things slide.
It does, okay, but it's cool. The point I'm making is, you are, and this is the problem with, and this is where I'll bring race into it, yeah? Mm-hmm. There's so many people that think something is okay. Mm-hmm. And they think because, or some people say, oh, that's just how people are, and they're willing to let it slide. I'm not wrong for not letting it slide.
Trust.
I don't need to navigate this world and people look down on me like I'm a scum bag and be okay with it because that's just how some people are. Mm-hmm. No, what the fuck's wrong with your face? Mm-hmm. Because I might see, again, sorry, unfortunately, to highlight the LGBT community, I can see two gay people holding hands or doing something, regardless of what I might think about it. I don't need to look at them in a way that, and them see me and my face says disgust, disgust. I don't need to do that because that's not nice. Mm-hmm. That's not nice to you as a human being. You don't deserve that. Mm-hmm. Regardless of what my emotions or feelings are about what you're doing, I don't need to give you a dirty look. Mm-hmm. I see man in my gym in batty riders. I'm thinking, bro, why are you doing this? But I might not give them a dirty look. Now, the moment you now channel any energy at me, my defense might be like, brother, get the fuck away from me. And I want you to know this is uninviting. This is not a safe space. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'll give you that kind of look. But at the same time, I want to give you an example. There's one guy in my gym. He just pisses me off all the time. He's always just doing weird shit, yeah? But the other day he spilled his drink and I saw a piece of tissue. I just gave it to him. I'm like, yo, bro, like you're saying, like, so he's probably baffled. He's like, right, this gives me dirty looks all the time. But you're a human being. And that woman should treat me and you like human beings. The difference is you're passive in the sense that you're like, oh, it's not a big deal. I'm like, no, it is a big deal because you don't know what my mental state of mind is right now. You don't know how many people I've seen dirty looks from. So now that I'm having this conversation and we're just two normal men, why are you looking at me like I'm a dickhead? And I didn't say anything to her. The first audible was you saying, oh, why are you looking at the woman like that? So now everyone, yes, you did. You was like, why are you looking at her like that?
That didn't happen.
Okay, what happened?
Well, I was in the vibe of, no, because you're in the vibe of, yo, can you see what she's doing? Yeah, it's calm. Allow it.
Yeah, it's calm. So now everyone knows that we're talking about her.
Well, but you mentioned it. What,
no, because you said,
like, oh, did you see that? This is me. Yeah, man, it's calm.
Because you challenged it. You was like, you challenged what I did. You challenged me looking at her. He's like, why are you looking at her like that?
No. You said, you was like, did you see that?
Yeah.
And this is me. Yeah, it's calm.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I'm in a vibe. But what I'm trying to say is, for instance, it all boils down to your actual happiness. Are you happy about receiving?
Life?
No. Yeah. Well, in terms of basically having these confrontations all the time.
It doesn't boil down to happiness. Happiness is a fleeting emotion. I can be happy in this very moment, and the moment I step out of here, something makes me unhappy.
But what I'm trying to say is, in terms of you're going through life, having these interactions. Are you cool with having these interactions so often?
Sometimes.
Because, okay, fair enough, innit?
Sometimes not. But at the end of the day, you know, I realize, it doesn't matter. Some people are just, I'm Nigerian, bro. When I went Nigeria, you see someone, your mother, you're a bastard. When they're driving their car, you have a little road rage incident. They don't mean that and then they'll write back to blessing you. Oh my God, God bless you, my son. I think I'm a well-balanced individual. I think I'm quite balanced, you know? Like the positive interactions I can have such a pleasant, positive interaction right off the back of a negative one. I'm just a mirror.
I'm just saying, as in, what could happen in one of these situations? Obviously, thank God it hasn't happened yet. Yeah. But from a small situation like that, something can just go left.
Facts.
So what? It hasn't, and if you know you're prone to one of these, why don't you just nip every single one of them in the bud?
But you are projecting as usual, because at the end of the day, if I'm here at 34 years old and let's say I've had these kind of interactions for the last 10 years, let's say 10 years, clearly I'm doing something right. I'm not in prison. I'm not dead. And yeah, so
are you picking and choosing there? So the old lady can get it, but the guy in the puffer jacket can't.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that's not, that doesn't make you a good person. Then.
No, but it goes to show that I don't go around picking fights with every single person in the world. It might even show that I don't pick fights, because again, you are projecting what your interpretation of my behavior is, my conduct is. You're saying I'm too aware. That's a crazy thing to say, as far as I'm concerned, because unfortunately, I'm a product of my environment. I have to be aware. Why is it that when I'm walking home from the station to my block, I keep looking over my shoulder when I see a moped, and when I can't walk with my phone because there might be a silent e-bike around me. Am I too aware? Because if someone next to my phone, you're going to say, oh, you wasn't aware enough.
Okay, let me say, you're too aware about these insignificant little acts,
You say it's insignificant, but when you're sitting there on a fucking train or something, and you're not even noticing that someone's been clocking you for stops, you don't know.
No, like I said, yeah, I see she's looking at me, but it's one of them ones where do I need to mean mug her afterwards, isn't it? I don't need to mean mug her. No, there's other people on the.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you don't need to, you don't need to feed into that conversation.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like I said to you, I go to a gym where there is a community where they do the same thing every day. Some days I can go to the gym and say, ignore everybody. And some days, as a human, I cannot ignore everybody. I'm a human being, brother.
Facts, isn't it? Like I said, I don't have a monopoly on life. I'm not saying, the way I do it is not. But I'm saying in those situations,
I don't know. You know what? You could say this, but then who knows what you get up to in your private time, or who knows what you do that I'll be like, bro, what you're doing is weird, or your way of handling life situations might be mad
facts.
weird.
Like I said, I ain't gonna figure that. But I'm saying, for instance, what I try to do is I try to minimize.
So what's your positives about me? Because you've hopped on one thing.
What would you mean? I said, what was it? I said, you're passionate.
That's your positive. That's your positive. I'm passionate. What does that mean to you? What does that mean?
Don't look at me like that.
See?
This guy, what does that mean to you?
Let me tell you what I like about you lot, yeah? What I've learned about you, because your original question was, what have you learned about each other's personalities? I don't think I've learned anything much more different to, like, the first, like, I put it down to forget, like, us knowing each other before. I put it down to, like, my first time being on the pod. I don't feel like my perception of either of you has changed that much. Because obviously I didn't really know you. I feel like the first time you was like, you know what, yeah, you told me that you was like, you know, fuck with you, like I identify with you, and then we just.
Oh yeah, you said that. Yeah. That was cute, innit? Yeah, like, when you said that.
You just like, you know what, I really relate to you. I don't know you before, but like I hear you, and I feel like since then, like I don't think anything has changed. It's just been like, okay, cool. I don't think like
I've facts, to be fair, yeah.
Remember last time I was like, oh, like, do you consider me a friend? Yeah. I was like, I don't know if I can say that because I haven't like, not that I don't, do you know what I'm saying? But like, I know we're acquaintances were cool, but like, I've never been like, okay, George, what's life saying? I don't know how old your child is. Like, you get it? Like, you might have done something with your child. I don't know enough about your personal life, in my opinion, for me to be like, so when someone's like, oh, your boy George, I'll be like, yeah, it's my boy. I don't know your surname. I don't know what I mean. But like, I know you're mad. I think you're mad blessed. Him as well. Like, we have a good relationship. I'm rooting for you. As far as I'm concerned, I want to see you win. It's the same way I felt the first time. It's how I still feel now. I'm on your team. Do you get it?
Yeah.
On the pod, yeah, you can challenge and whatever, but I feel like that's the pod. Do you get it? But my opinion of you hasn't.
Do you know what he
changed.
said? That I was like, oh, rah, which I thought was quite kind of pause in it. I thought it was kind of sweet. Like he said, the reason why he I don't even know what this nigga said. Is it? That's just abuse. Yeah. But what this guy said was, and I think it was kind of like a testament to what we've got going on here. Was on a vibe of while he was on Trend Central, a back chat, as in like he felt there was kind of like a posturing of people just kind of saying things to people.
There wasn't no posturing.
Like,
It's just
almost like alpha male contest,
there's ego,
isn't it?
There's ego in there. Some people thinking they're...
Yeah, and when people are saying shut up, they're saying shut up with and he was on the vibe of so when he comes here with us, man, isn't it? It was kind of like nice to just not have to go through like any of that, innit?
Yeah, what I was saying is that when he's saying pussy, even though I don't like the word pussy,
he knows that there's no venom in me saying it.
I don't believe that you are really...
I'm saying it to demean you.
It's just a word, innit? But like when you're somewhere else, someone's like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, oh, wait, hold on. But you don't say that to my man or my man or my man. Like, you call George a pussy or you call me a pussy. Like, anyone can get.
Funny, yeah? That's me in a complete nutshell. Do you know, I'll be able to take any abuse in the world from somebody, innit? As long as you do that to everybody, I'm completely calm with it.
Yeah, but if I now clock, like, I'm the one that you think...
Oh, just me, pussy.
Yeah. Like, hold on. And then, let's say you clock it one time, so you let him, like, cool, wait, hold on. That person's not pussy. Allow it, bro. Pussy. Like, wait, what? Oh. Wait. Oh, so you're picking. Like,
One of my boys in secondary school, I remember he had this rule. I thought it was a sick rule. But it was in year 7. He came in there. Yeah, my friend, he was nobody was allowed to tell to shut up. As in, shut up, we're allowed to say to everybody, joke, or you're not allowed to say shut up to, isn't it? And then I'm over there, I was like, oh, right, that's a nice little enforce. He's enforced a nice little rule. But then I heard him say it one time, innit? Yeah.
Somebody else.
Wait, hold on.
This is me, hold on. Wait. You're over here enforcing this, and you're saying it. Nah, man. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Shut up. Man, this guy, he had a good run, boy. He had like a good 3-4 year run.
That's crazy.
But no one's telling him to shut up.
People change, man. But like even there, like I said, obviously there's like, you get in certain rooms, you have conversations, you can always tell who kind of like gives the impression that they're a bit more better than you, or like not better, but that's superior. And I'm like, I'm not an idiot. Like, I know sometimes some people are in there's a natural hierarchy sometimes, but like at the same time, respect is respect. That's just the bottom.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck. Even if there is a hierarchy, isn't B Moni will challenge the hierarchy.
So even when you asked me that thing about like, oh, am I being selective with who I might challenge? No, I'll always challenge someone, but how I challenge someone might be different. I even thought about this. I'll give you something that supports you, yeah? Yesterday I did a madness. I was on the tube.
This is why you can't win sometimes.
No, but this is real. If I was fake, I wouldn't have
You came to a butt when you said,
yeah. I'll be real. I did a madness, but in the time, fuck it. And the thing is, I sober, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to the Travis J thing. I'm wearing this same trainers, yeah? It's raining, the floor's wet. Everyone, I don't know if it's St. Patrick's weekend or something this weekend or something.
Yeah, something like that. I remember,
St. Patrick's.
Or maybe there was a rugby game with them involved or something. I saw it as well,
Arsenal was on, so, but obviously I hate public transport. I go on a train, bare drunk white people. Dalston, Kingsland, like, you know the ones like all them hipsters.
Probably over there look like, okay, who?
No, not at all. I go on the train, I slap my headphones, and I'm listening to a podcast or whatever. My brother wants some free youths go on the train, and next to me, I did my charm. This you just, obviously he's lost his balance, he stepped backwards on my shoe, and he's just carried on talking to his friends. And I'm like, yo,
sorry, bro.
That's my thing. Because I'm like, I hate, why do people act like they don't know what the surface of a train feels like? You know you stepped on something that's not the floor. Like the feeling of stepping on someone's foot, you know it's not the floor. So the fact that you don't look back and you don't acknowledge, and obviously my shoe wasn't even that bad. Nothing was that mad about it. But I was just like,
You can say sorry.
No,
I didn't say anything for a minute. Like I was there for like 30 seconds, and I'm like, yeah, it's not that deep, like whatever. But it's the fact that I think one of his friends is looking over his shoulder, so he's not facing me. Like his friend's facing me, his back's to me, he's looking at it. And another thing was, and I probably took some shit out on him because the next shoot is talking to the next shoot, but he's come and stood right in front of me, and there's space you can move off, but he's just here, so cool. In that moment, yeah, I just wiped my shoe on the back of his leg, fam. I just wiped my shoe on the back of his leg like that.
That's his style. That's your style.
What did he do?
I turn around, he's like, what? I'm like, you stepped on me.
You told him that?
I was like, you stepped on me. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I said, well, now you know.
Oh, wow. And that's it.
I'm not saying sorry for cleaning my shoe. And basically,
You can't say sorry after cleaning your shoe on him.
No, because
You can't.
you did know.
I'm just saying you can't say sorry
You're
at that
saying
point.
you didn't know, but I was like, and I said you stepped on me, and I said I'm a human being. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I was like, now you know. I was like, of course you didn't. But now you know. I just got off the train and it was the next stop, and then him and his friends are smirking with each other. Did you get it? So I just looked at him. I was like, cool. But I didn't say me not now. The smirking thing was me wanting to be like, what the fuck are you laughing at? But that's to me that would have been me going too far because now what am I doing that? Why am I saying even what I've done is a lot? Do you get it? Would I have done it if it's Mandem? Would I don't know. But I also don't think Mandem. And this is why I tell you, I feel so comfortable around black youth. Some black people feel intimidated and scared when they're around black people. That's when I feel most comfortable because I feel like there is a code. There is an understanding. A man is never going to step on your shoe knowingly and walk away or not acknowledge it unless
He doesn't give a fuck.
unless he wants to be disrespectful.
Unless it's that. Do you get it? Even when you're in a party and sometimes someone barges through,
Sorry,
you know,
brother.
they know. Even a henchman they know. Because men, generally, we don't look for trouble because no matter what we think of another person's physique or whatever, we know the dangers of escalating stuff. Things can go left so easily. We know. So that is from a place of ignorance. And that's my thing. Is if what your behavior is from a place of ignorance, I'll let you know. Henchman in my gym do it sometimes. Like there's mandem in my gym. Sometimes you get a man that like, they just chose they're walking your way. Like they want to walk through your path because they play chicken. They want to know whether you're going to move for them. I mean, well, I'm just going to look in your eyes the whole way.
Sometimes I move out of the way just because like, maybe this guy is not playing this, isn't it? That's why I tell myself, isn't it? Maybe it's in my head, isn't it? Let me just get out of the way.
I feel like you can, I don't know, maybe I don't know if I'm delusional, but like you can read energy. People don't look for my trouble, and I'm not a bad man at all. I think we just have. There's a way. There's a dance of life. Yeah, I can't explain it. Where like the nutters don't even usually get in my way. The nutters don't waste their time on me. So in the gym, in this commercial soft gym, our gym is mad soft as well. It's like, why are you trying to be? I remember one time I was training with my boy. Yeah, one guy's left his phone. He's walking away. He's like, anyone touches my phone, yeah? We just started laughing. Like we just looked at each other bare like. Number one, we'll rush you. Because he's strong. I'm not even that strong, but we'll rush you, innit?
How can you say that?
Because I'm like, he's strong, and I'm not a pussy.
But so I'll weigh you in while he's...
We will rap you. Like, we will rap you. That Superman thing you just did now was pointless. No certain man you think maybe 3 man can't even take them.
But where did he go anyway?
To get a weight or something, but he just wanted to let it be... rather than just saying, man, then please, I beg you watch my phone.
Look off my phone, please.
Do you know what my brother taught me here one time, innit, yeah? Which is, you see that behavior over there is just what my brother taught me when I was like in primary school. Yeah. Which is why, maybe this is kind of like shaped me to be the person who I am now. My brother's, basically, what's the word? My brother's definition of what a dickhead is. A dickhead is, if you're someone that needs to kind of like code switch, yeah, and you're treating the bad boy differently from the pussy-o, then he doesn't care what you've done. He's on a vibe of, I don't care if you killed 10 people, yeah, you're a dickhead. If you're treating these two individuals differently, basically based on where you feel they fit in the hierarchy. So he was on a vibe of, maintain a level where you can be yourself around everybody, regardless, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I remember he told me that, and I was like, oh, right, man, that kind of like stuck with me. Yeah. So because of what he told me over there, my vibe is, and I've seen it so many different times, innit? Where there's a guy, this guy, no one can't say this guy's not on craziness. This guy's a craziness. But crazier walks into the room. This guy turns bitch all of a sudden, bro.
Him?
When I explained the situation to you the other day, don't bring it up here. But when I
I said
when I go into the situation I go in the other time, that's the one I told you about. I told you, bro, like the way you might think of me is like I'm this angry guy, I'm looking for the fight. Bro, I finally got in a situation where I can pack someone in. Justifiably.
You're funny though. You said that.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
No, but I'm just saying, no, not about that.
Yeah.
But you said if this guy's funny. He said that, if he came at the end and saw it, you may have thought he lost.
Yeah, because my glasses was bent.
Yeah, so he said, I actually won, but how did you care?
I lost on points. I lost style points. If you wear glasses and your glasses get broken, you lost the fight. Glasses was here, one earbud was here, one earbud. I said, I beg you pass my shoe.
It's about one him, but if you just came and looked at it and saw the snapshot, it would look like I lost.
No. If you saw the snapshot, it's clear who's dominant in the situation. But like, oh wait, where's your shoes? Like, where's Wally? Shoes here. My man's everything's together. It's my shit that's all over the place. But the point I'm making is that in that scenario, when I'm trying to, because the person started the physical. Do you get it? Someone started something with me.
Did this happen this year?
Yeah. Okay. Someone started a physical situation with me, and like, long story short, like, once I because obviously it's a surprise attack, innit? So once I reshuffled, I'm like, okay, let's go. And then once I done this, I've looked, I seen their youth, I seen their misses, but on top of that, once it's coming again, I'm like, you're not worth a punch. You know when someone's like, God, they're like, you're not even worth me shooting you. Like you say, you're not worth a bullet in the movies. You're not worth a bullet. This person was like, you're not worth a punch. Like, you're actually not worth it. So man's just done a grappling thing and subdued man. Do you get it? And this whole time, that's what I'm saying. So even when man was saying that, I'm like, I think even in most situations where I can get in a confrontation, yeah, my reaction might sound rude or whatever, but I don't actually have ill intent. I don't walk around this world trying to hurt people or bully people. 100%. But unfortunately, once I can't stand ignorance, especially any ignorance that's like, especially when I know I can rap you. How can you treat me like that? You like, I just find that so weird.
That's the worst.
But that's a mad thing as well, though, because you might not be able to rap that person.
Yeah, of course not.
No, but if you think you can do it,
of course
as far as you're aware.
I don't undermine anyone. These days, people know BJJ.
Bro,
people are scary, bro.
There's people that will think if I slap you now, dare you slap that person?
Yeah,
so
they'll
what
finish you, bro.
Fuck.
Don't get it twisted. I don't navigate this world thinking I can. I don't navigate the world thinking I can beat bare people up. I don't judge them, but I'm willing to scrap anyone.
You have to.
No. Some people aren't willing to scrap anyone. I'm willing to fight for my life. Do you get it?
That's part of being a man. Well, hopefully nobody goes through any conflict, but part of being a man is, even if you lose, the willingness to
but
just
there
do
are a lot
it.
of people, do you know what I notice? See this life here? Forget all of that, yeah? See, when you say, why am I noticing? Do you know what my biggest solution with most people is? Eye contact. Because you might think, why are you looking at that person? Because I'm talking to you. I don't have to make noise. I'm just going to look at you enough and see what you're really about. And if I see that you're not about it, I'm going to chuckle.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing though. Certain time, you could play that game with me. I'll look away, man. I'll be like, Lord Jesus Christ. Hopefully, by the time I look back, this guy doesn't look at me no more, because I don't know what to. But you'll win the first one. I'll let you have the first one. Okay, cool. This nigga's still looking at me. Then you have to do the. What's going on?
But okay,
and then usually
but that's my point. You see what you're saying there, but depending on how everyone is, I know what my reason is. I'm never just gonna start staring at someone. I don't start that because, like I said, I don't look for trouble. If I decide I'm gonna stop playing Candy Crush or doing what I'm doing on my phone, I'm going to.
You really love that game, boy.
Because it helps me mind my business. I look at my phone. I don't want to look at anyone. If there are two people sitting there, I look at the gap between them. I just look at the lines of the train. I think trains are the worst thing. Let me travel and not look at someone. I don't want to look at you because, as far as I'm concerned, at some point I should say something to you. I should acknowledge you as a human being. And if we live in this city where we don't acknowledge each other, why am I just staring at you? Now I'm thinking, what are you staring at? I don't even want to notice what you're doing. Like you said, I actually don't want to notice who's looking at me and being mad. I don't want to notice. But because once I do, I will now start focusing on you. So cool. If I put my phone down and I look at you, that means you're starting to annoy me. So I'm ready for whatever confrontation is going to come from it. If like someone's just looking at something, I'm like, I'll just do this. Because more time, what has happened is I looked, you looked away.
I looked, you looked away. I looked, you looked away. I don't even want to look, but I've now caught you looking away. These times I was looking up there. So now it's like, all right, cool.
At that point, who's looking at who now, isn't it?
Exactly. But now I want you to know that but sometimes you know. Because sometimes you just know. You're right, because there's a sign on the tube that says staring is a form of
sexual harassment now, isn't it?
But it's how do you prove that? Because at the end of the day, how many times have you... Yeah, but how many times, which it is, to be fair.
From sexual harassment.
Harassment.
Oh, I thought you said sexual harassment.
I think they were alluding
Sexual,
to it, yeah.
Because it was all about, most of it was about
women.
sexual stuff. But it is, because if a man's just staring at a woman's tits, I mean, he might just be admiring the shape of her tits, but then at the end of the day, it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but at the same time, when I now say like a gay guy's just staring at me, he's sexually harassing me. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, how do you know he was staring at you? How many times did you look at that person, and how long did you look at them for to assess and determine that person is staring at you? So cool. Do you get what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, if I put my phone down, that means I felt like you've looked at me enough for me to now just say, fuck it. Obviously, you want to look at me. Let's look at each other. I'm going to look at you. And then depending on what you do next, most of the time, they're going to just look away. I'll be like, and I just do this. I'll be like, exactly. Now you know how it feels. I just want you to know how you're making me feel. Now you feel uncomfortable, cool. I'll go back to using my phone. You probably start looking at me again.
What happens if B Money looks at B Money? Have I gone through that?
Yeah, you asked me that. But like I told you, B Money, if
you've got someone like you.
A version of me that's staring at a version of me will most likely have a reason for staring, because I don't believe in staring. I think it's rude. So if I'm staring at you, so for example, if I'm in the gym, because I even had this debate with the gym manager, never in a debate, he didn't say it. I even said to him, I bet you some of these people might not even be looking at me in a sexual manner. I'm not telling you that every man that stares at me is here.
Bro, you actually want...
Because he's gay. He's come back to me and said, oh, someone reported you.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm like, I said, that's so funny. I said, well, I said, imagine me coming to report to you that I was staring at a woman, but she didn't like the way that I was looking at her, so she told me to piss off or whatever. And now I'm coming to report to you that woman was rude and aggressive. But imagine me being a white man and that being a black girl, and I'm saying that black girl's very aggressive. I'm not going to say I was staring at her. Because how can I prove it? Oh, I just went over there and I went to get something and that girl told me to fuck off. Like, that's how it sounds. But if the girl might be like, no, I've been working out and you just keep coming around here, you're not looking for anything. You claim you're looking for 2.5 kg, but you've come here 5 times, there's not been a 2.5 kg. So why do you...
30 kg.
But let's say you're looking for... I've seen... Like, you've come around me, you're looking for something. You've gone away. Eventually, I've seen that thing that you've retrieved and it was a 2.5. But I've seen you assess this place 3 times. So why did you keep... And why are you looking between my legs for the weight? Cool. So anyway, the point I'm making is...
So the point I'm making
is a B Money. So for example, if I'm looking at someone in the gym, maybe I'm looking at their outfit, their gym fit, something. So I'll be like, do you know what I would say? I'll be like, bro, where did the trainers from? A lot of people have lost the art of interacting.
Communicating. Yeah.
Funny enough, I saw one gay you on the train the other day, but his outfit was crazy, bro. Roman had some lime green Harry Potter type jacket. Down here, he had a little rolly. I was like, brother, your outfit is cold. Oh, thank you. But
what voice was that?
Whatever voice it was, that's how it was. Like, thank you. I was like, your outfit sick. Do you get it? You're a human being. But if I'm just staring at you, maybe I like your outfit, but you're going to be like, why is this guy staring at me? Mate, your outfit's nice. Go about my business. One day I was on the train, the other day I was on the train. I had an interaction, like just a thing with one you, because he's trying to posture to get on the train first. I'm like, oh, all right. It's not a race, but anyway, you got on the train. So someone's seen that little situation, but then as soon as I got on the train, I've clocked someone, like, I don't even like looking at people's phone, but I've seen like a character from anime. I was like, One Piece. He's like, yeah. Me and the shoot started chat. I'm talking to this random Asian brother on the train. I'm like, bro.
Oh, you saw it on his phone?
Yeah.
Can't stand that type of shit, man.
But that's what I'm saying. I was standing there and he just came next to me. Screen was mad bright. So obviously I was like, I've tried to look away, but I was like, wait, that looks like Jinbei. I was like,
Jinbei?
I was like, that's One Piece, isn't it? He goes, yeah. I said, sorry, I don't even like looking at people's phones, but that's One Piece, isn't it? So I chat to him for like 2 stops about One Piece. Cool.
Okay.
But imagine I was just there looking at his phone, knowing what he's looking at, but rather than just saying, excuse me, what episode is that? I'm just like, no, he's like, why are you staring at my phone?
I've done that before, man. Even though I hate it, I've done it before.
So B Money, to answer your question, would...
What are you looking at The Rock for? What are you doing?
Yeah.
When you said it, you know I hate it.
No, because like, you see transfer news, you haven't seen nowhere before. What? Where's Rashford going?
But as humans, if we just gave each other that, like, you watch football, like in the last pause, we had that examples, like, oh, bro, what's happening? Ask another human being. Maybe that person even needs that little bit of interaction.
Yeah.
But if we just staring at people, making people feel uncomfortable in an uncomfortable world, you know what I'm saying?
Who do you speak to on the phone?
About
Yeah, just like who do you call? Do you call people?
Not all the time. Aya, my sister, Morrow, Tim,
Jeez.
my cousins once in a while, Iffy, depending. My boy DZ. I have like a list of people that I might call.
Yo, how you doing? Like,
Yeah, Io mostly is the person that like the white noise friend, the friend that you can have a chat or they can just be in the background. Io, Morrow, if I call Morrow,
white noise. What do you mean by
like
that?
like they're just back, like you guys won't talk. There's just silence.
Backgrounders.
Io can be
Okay.
doing what he's doing. I'm doing what we're doing. We'll be on the phone.
Rah, man.
Not all the time, because sometimes I'm like,
Yeah.
this is dead. Io will call me if he's driving somewhere. Then he'll start doing something on his phone. So,
Okay, cool.
But
cool,
more
cool.
time, I might be doing
That
something.
means that's your
Yeah.
dog.
But also, it depends what I'm doing. If I'm busy, I'm like, brother, I'll chat to you later. But depending on what I'm doing, let's say I'm washing plates, I don't really need to talk. Like, okay, you tell me what's going on. I ain't got a lot going on. Morrow, I could call Morrow when I'm low and not talk because I know Morrow will just talk for me. Andrew, my boy DZ, he will talk for both of us. So, and then, bro, DZ, I'll chat to you later, man. All right, cool. Like, I know who to call for what. My cousin Iffy, I'll call her, she'll annoy me, I'll hang up. Because she might not have anything really to say. She'll start singing, she'll make noise, she'll go silent, she'll be in the background. So, yeah, different people. Tim, he doesn't pick up his phone. He's not a friend to call if you're in need. But when he calls you, or depending on the day, we have life talks. We'll just talk about life, innit? Like, we just talk about life. We'll end up having some deep conversation. Cool. Yeah, so, yeah, I have a few people that I call.
You mentioned about being like
my sister,
down.
sorry.
Like, what have you been down about recently?
I never mentioned being down.
No, you said, yeah, what you said?
Let me say, speaking of that, I see a post yesterday about some woman who was gonna commit suicide, but some guy knocked on her door, and he's just giving him mad attitude. Like, what the fuck do you want? He's like, just to let you know that Jesus is with you, re-te-te. See, from that, that's how he responded to what the fuck do you want? Oh, what? She's like, okay, like she was thrown off, and she started like, I think no, he wasn't.
The comedian salesman guy. I've seen that post. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Is he a comedian salesman?
Hey, go on.
Yeah, go on. He's the comedian guy who's not a comedian, but he's a salesman, but he sells to people with humor.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and he opened the door and she stuck it on him.
And she said she was gonna blow it. She was gonna, and then he
then he
invited her in.
Yeah.
She invited him in. So after the little conversation that they had, obviously of him being warm to her, she's vexed, bro. He was like, oh, I literally just found out my son died in a car crash. That's what she said. That's what she said. Yeah, she's invited my man in. Like, they're talking. Like, no, you really warmed up to me. Like, you've helped me. He walks in. He sees the machine on the table, bro.
What?
He sees gun on the table loaded. He's like, please don't shoot me. She's like, no, this is what I was trying to say to you. I just found out my son died in a car crash. I was gonna blow my brains out. Then you knocked on the door. That's how I answered. Like, what the fuck do you want? And then you said, Jesus loves you. But we'll save their life, bro.
Fucking hell, man.
Join our son instantly, fam.
So, wait, in this UK?
No, it was American. But
I was about to say, where'd she get that rap from?
That's your concern.
Yeah, no. I'll be like, nah, man. This ain't fair. How'd she get one?
How did you get one?
But still, like, just seeing that, I was just like, knowing how to speak to people is very important, man. And some people, I can put my hands up. Some people have spoken to me crazy, not knowing what they're really going through, and I'm giving them crazy back. Like, brother, I will send you to the moon if you're not careful. Like, what's all this? Like, are you buzzing or something? You know what I'm saying? You talking to you?
What was that time you man been sad then, innit?
Sad.
Yeah, man, because obviously we come inside here like near enough on a weekly basis. We don't really, you know what I'm saying, ask about how people are feeling, man.
I was sad when I was in Canada, bro. I won't even lie. Even I had so much fun. But remember, I'm sad because obviously you guys know I'm just trying to make it, bro. I'm just trying to. So I'm sitting here.
Frustration of
I'm thinking, don't get twisted around people that are doing good things and I'm getting bust. But it's like, bro.
So near.
God, can you please bust me? I know it's en route, but because if it takes me another 10 years, I'm still going to be grinding for the next 10 years. I think I've said it to you. I've wanted to stop. Like, I said, I can't even stop. I've been doing this for too long. Like, literally, this is all I've known. Like, this is all I know right now. Because I'm supposed to be doing it. And then I heard something, even obviously I just come from church, and pastor was like, the width restriction. Like, he was driving, and then, the width restriction, like, all cars can fit through it, but you have to slow down, measure your width to go through. Some whips can just fit through. Like,
That's stupid.
One time I busted you.
Fam,
but that's
at
the
night
thing.
time, just go over the road, around it and shit like that.
And
Yeah.
that's what he said. He's like, oh, with this restriction that he came up against or whatever, there was also the middle part that was open. You know, sometimes it's locked.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "What? I wasn't the only one. Everybody was cutting tree." He said, "Oh, he was smiling. He cut tree. I saved myself a good 30 seconds." He said 2 days later, what landed on his desk. He said, well, on his desk, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
And I think what he was saying is, Jesus was basically saying, something about use that gate, use the narrow gate, because this is the gate I've told you to use, because the struggle will help you. Basically, you're gonna struggle, you're gonna stress, then He's gonna bless you.
You have to go through it.
Yeah. But when you're taking the U-turn or when you're going through the right thing,
the ticket will come.
It's too easy. That's the route to destruction. Ticket. Anything can happen. Accidents, illnesses. Because it's too easy. You're not for you, bro. Like, not to say it's not easy to make £1 million for some people, but what?
You don't know what comes with it. You don't know what.
You don't know what comes with it.
And it's not coincidence. These guys get rich and famous all of a sudden. Cocaine,
Cocaine, ADHD has now popped up.
sexual assault.
All of these things, bro.
I have another. I think I said it. You already heard it. I said that, like some people are fizzy pop and some people are wine. I remember I said it the first time I was on the pod, and it's just like sometimes your thing takes long because it's in the basement. It needs to ferment. It needs to go through its process, and when it emerges, it will be of value. Whereas other people are fizzy pop. They're gonna have their moments. Gonna like they're trending, but their thing would die. And you look at everyone else. Oh my god, this person's lit. This person's lit. But how long are they lit for? How long? And what do they get from it? And not that anybody wants to be in the limelight per se, but sometimes you just need your run. You just need your moment. Even I think the algorithm of social media is a great example, because someone will just be popping up on your feed all the time. They're popping right now. And then one day they disappear. It doesn't mean they're doing bad. They've just had their moment. They've had their time. They've had their heat streak. And they've done what they need to do in that time. And they're probably still doing well, but they don't pop up on your feed. So in your world, they're not trending no more. But they've done what they need to do. So everybody will have their
Oh, you said what's his name? Munya?
Yeah, Munya Chihuahua. Like every time he used to pop up during lockdown with all the news and that. And I'm sure he's still doing his thing, but he don't pop up on my feed no more.
Definitely doesn't pop up on mine
ZZ
no more.
Mills used to pop up more so for me before. Now she's doing way better probably.
What did JRM try and give him the name? Unknown P.
Yeah.
When they get that annoyed me,
That was his name.
to
He
you.
made it.
Why?
It was a video he made.
Is it that he made it? Well, then he started using it properly.
Oh,
I
is
think
it?
Jeremy tried to sign him. Remember he had a Daily Duppy or something like that. And I was thinking, bro.
RS made that model.
Yeah.
RS was legendary. Still.
He made that model, but Michael Dapper probably bust mostly from it.
Big Shaq. But one thing that even interesting when I was at the Keys of Prince live show, just what you said about when you was in Canada, the last time you were sad, is like at his show, he was just at a moment where he was on stage, brought his mom, brought his sister, and he was just talking about how like let's say this time last year he was looking to give up and where you going, bro? Where you going? How you going when we're having like a conversation about some real shit? That's the deep question. What?
I'm not even doing the shit. I'm doing the wee man, innit?
You're doing shit.
This pod, man, we ain't never making out of the hood, bro.
We're gonna make it. This is what's gonna get us out of the hood. Isn't that true?
So we're having that conversation. He was on stage and he's having a moment where he's giving a speech just about how he wanted to give up music this time last year and rare. And he started looking for jobs and he was applying for jobs. And long story short, he didn't even get the job, but he was talking about how I don't know if I could say this, but yeah, fuck it. But I'm sure people filmed it. He's like how one Asen called him, and him and Asen weren't even dogs of that. But Asen was like, brother, keep doing this music thing or whatever it is that he said to him at the time. Like he said something to him, and he was like, and here we are performing a song together today. So it's just like that whole thing about continuing the journey, and that's like even for me, with this whole content thing that I've been doing, like. It's so trivial, it's also.
But anyway, this wouldn't be a This Can't Come Out podcast, innit? If B Moni didn't class black women, innit? So
what do you want to know about my mental health? What do you want to know about my mental health?
Oh, my bad. Sorry, continue.
Just came in. What segue can I come in? That's crazy. Like, I haven't been said. I can't lie. I think I've been in a great mental space for a long time. But what George said is right on point. Like as a creative, I have low moments as a creative where I'm just like, oh shit, you're frustrated or lack of inspo and whatever. But I think I'm doing fine. Like sometime point last year, I fell off with my content, and the whole thing was my whole theme has been be consistent, and So I fell off for months. I fell off from like last summer until January of this year. And I said from January that I'm going to make content consistently weekly for a year. So I'm just happy that I'm approaching December and I just have to bang it out for one more month of just being consistent, putting out content. And then I would have done it for a year. And even just going out, the last couple of motives I've been to, it's like, I didn't really want to go out, but I needed that. What happened is that when I've gone out and people are showing love, it kind of like let me know, like, yo, you're seen. Yeah, like people are seeing what you're doing. Do you get it? Like even one youth at my gym, so funny enough, like one of the black youths at my gym who I never speak to this youth, brother. Me and him never acknowledge each other. We just do our thing, we look at each other, carry on. He was like, bro, I see you on TikTok. And I just want to say that, yeah, I just want to say that you be saying some real shit. And I was like, bro, like, remember this you, me and this you never acknowledge each other. He's come up, like, I see you on TikTok. So I thought he was a road man. I was like, it's me. Like, crazy, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just nice, like, in the last 2 weeks, random people, like, it seemed like there was an increase in the love and in the acknowledgement of what I do and not backchat, like what man's doing now. So,
like you said, innit? Sometimes you have to be in these places in order to receive it,
you have to be outside. But yeah, my mental health is pretty much calm and like I'm cool. I have my low moments, but I get over it. I get over it, man. First world problems, still problems, but I'm good. What about you? How's your mental health?
I'm all right.
When's the last time you were sad?
I don't know.
When they told you bag monsters.
I wasn't sad, man. This guy is trying to say it's affected me, innit?
What did you do with them shoes after?
Do you know, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Maybe I'm not wearing them as much as I'm wearing them now. But these guys are crazy. What's it called? You know, are they mental, bro? Hey, do you know what's crazy? Do you know what? I kept telling myself they were 560. Adam reminded me they're 720, bro. I'm wearing the shoes for 720, yeah, and I don't even know what was it.
How much your shoes are? How you put it off?
No. Sometimes the price matters, man. You don't chat shit about £720 shoes.
Why? Don't mean nothing.
Yeah, no, it does mean something, innit?
Don't mean nothing.
I'm not a fashionista, innit?
Do you think? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's the shoes. It's probably
my vibe is simple. I'm a default guy. My actual, just give me some diesel jeans, All Saint t-shirt and the Air Force, isn't it? I'm not gonna try and do the mad thing, innit?
What the fuck is default?
No, but I'm talking about but I'm saying in terms of I ain't got style, innit? I'm not one of the you won't find me in one of these runway Paris Fashion Week and all of that type of stuff, isn't it? Doing big leather jacket, shiny with the studs and stuff. Yeah, I'm not. That's not my way.
Yeah, you ain't George, but you ain't got that. Go on.
Huh?
Go on.
Yeah, facts, isn't it? To be fair, innit? Yeah, but cool. Yeah, so I'm not on that. So certain times, when you're not that, and I can admit this, isn't it? Because I'll be insecure in that sense, isn't it? I don't want people to get onto me. So my vibe is cool. Yeah, I'm not, flashy. Bed 720 though, innit? So it's cool, innit? So you can't hit me with the, you're broke, so you can't afford this and that. Yeah. So it's calm, innit? Like, listen, I'm just clean. It's 720 though, innit? Leave me alone, innit? Pussy hoes, man.
No, you gotta change that, man. Listen, I'm a boohoo man in River Island. You can call me broke, but you can't say I don't look clean.
Yeah, you see, I don't mind. Like, for instance, but it needs to be something plain, like a white t-shirt. Who gives a fuck where it's from, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
You can see the quality, but as long as you look clean, do you get it? Do you get, so 720. I'm the opposite. I don't need £700 shoes or whatever. Like, well, number one is for me, I'm very tight when it comes to like pause. Like, I'm very. What's the word? Frugal when it comes to like fashion. It's only these days that I'm saying, you know what? There's certain things that I think you can justify spending lots of money on jackets, and that's when you're an adult and you're not growing anymore. So when I see kids buying Moncler, I'm like, don't wait until, because I have a car hat jacket that I bought. It was like 120 at the time. Now they're probably going for like $2-3 bills, I think. And I was like, I bought this when I was like 21, but I'm not growing anymore. Some days it might be some seasons it might be too tight when I'm walking up. But for the most part, now I wore it the other day. I was like, this still fits. And I bought this for 120 back in the day. I'm like, now it made me kind of like, whoever's bought a Moncler or Canada Goose recently, if you're an adult, cool, that's going to last you for the rest of your life, essentially. So stuff like that, maybe accessories, belts. For me, one thing that I'm sick and tired. I can't wait to see the end of this man bag. I've been wearing this for years. Yeah, from Zara. It's so meaty. So now I can say that if a $4 bill, a $5 bill, maybe even one of them Goyards or something, like, I can understand. I mean, like a little black bag or something, it could last you a long time. There's certain things.
Go yard would be a bit too loud, man.
Yeah.
Nah,
No, not for you. I'm just saying in general because I feel as though
it's like a Louis Vuitton print bag. It will stay.
You reckon?
It will test the time.
you reckon
Yeah,
because
as long
I only
as-
started seeing that around maybe like 5 years ago, innit? When
Goya was invented in the early, like
1800s. It's old.
Ross, that's been about
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's old.
It's a
fucking hell,
it's a
man.
household thing that you get, but obviously,
What the actual that same print as well?
Yeah, it started as a luggage.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
a
yeah,
luggage
that's
bag.
what it is.
So do Louis
they only
Vuitton.
they only do
So
they
do
only
Louis
do
Vuitton.
they don't do clothes, innit?
nah, bags, yeah. But and wallets and stuff. But Louis Vuitton started off making big luggage. You
That's
get
it.
What? Not even clothes,
no,
just
Louis Vuitton started as making like not even that them boxes that they have in the display,
Uh-huh.
like the big
That's how they
crate looking
that's how they
ones.
used to-
That's how they got their thing jumping.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Your own brand.
yeah, even Rolex didn't start as Rolex. It started as he just used to like pattern watches and sell them to someone else under the other person's name. But the movement he had, then he was like, nah, I want to pattern my own pattern.
Where'd you learn this shit
I
from?
started listening to bare business podcasts and bare like I'm really into like again this what George is expressing. I'm interested in founders and stuff.
Mhm.
It's difficult depending on what I'm listening to, but I like to hear this. I love a story. I love a come up story, a
Mhm.
journey. I
You
love.
should listen, Business Wars. That's a good podcast.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah, Business Wars is cold.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I love any story about someone's come up, but unfortunately, sometimes the voices of the people who narrate them are horrible. Like, I don't want to hear you talking if you're boring, but like somebody who can tell me the story of how someone came to get the W. I love a W. Tell me about how you won. That's
Fam, you know what you'll love? Bloomberg Game Changers, bruv.
Is it?
That series is cold.
Send it to
It's
me.
got everyone's one. They've got what was it? Mark Zuckerberg, the Google founders, Larry Ellison, and it's just hard. They've even got Jay-Z's one in it, which is
I don't want to hear about no rappers. No, I'm cool.
why?
I'm like because obviously that's what man come up listening.
Uh-huh.
You know, the blogs are. I grew up being only one to consume black content. I'm now at a point in my life where like I don't even want to watch that because a lot of the stuff was like power. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing hip hop no more. Like respectfully, I love it.
Mhm.
In the gym, I listen to my drill. But in terms of just trying to like broaden, expand my horizon, I want to learn about other people who won. Don't tell me about who used to trap. I'm so tired of that narrative.
Mhm.
Tell me about the Nikki Geeky guy. That's why I've been watching Suits. I've been watching Lincoln Lawyer.
I've been watching Suits as well,
I just
man.
watched
you watching
a man on Netflix. A man in full.
Wavy.
Yeah, I just watched that limited series.
Okay.
Like again, it's all like
You man are vouching for this, yeah?
yeah, it's
A Man in
a
Full.
limited series. Yeah.
Well, what gay thing do they put in there? Because you know it
too
only
much-
gets
there's
it
too
gets
much-
greenlit. There has to be
There's
some
no
gay shit in it.
homosexuality in that show.
There's too much gay stuff in
There's
in
no
this film
homosexuality in
nowadays.
that
The
whatsoever.
white man
It's-
from Kidderhood.
Oh,
I
I
know
know
what
what
I
I mean. Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
right.
That's another thing. I was like, oh shit. And then Regina King.
Okay.
She's the director of a couple episodes because it wasn't every episode. But it's a limited series. Cold. It's
Okay.
a corporate thing. It's a corporate thing. It's just about
as well.
Huh?
You learn a lot from it.
100%. It's a corporate thing. But you know what's so interesting to me about that one? Yeah. One thing that I keep focusing on. I want to know how he got the young wife because it's not a spoiler, but like he's got a young wife who's he's a businessman in
Uh-huh.
60s. He's like the dinosaurs of businessman, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he's like the kind of like topic is that someone's challenging him. It's time for him to go, sort of thing.
Yeah,
innit?
Uh-huh.
yeah.
But he's got this young pretty wife. He's got an ex-wife, but he's got a young pretty wife. But then she's not an airhead.
Mhm.
Yeah. So one thing I wanted to know, like, I wish they would just do extra episodes. I want to know how did he bag her and why was she on him?
Mhm.
Because she seems like she's lit.
No, she's got a head screwed on.
But she-
Maybe she just likes the power, innit?
Yeah, but no, she seems like she's about him.
Mhm.
And I was like, that would have been an interesting story. Like, okay, in the first episode, yeah, it's his birthday, and he goes on and he shacks his girl in it, but his leg is mashed up in it, so you have to like hook his leg in something and shag her standing up.
Mhm.
So I was like, why is that your man? Like, I want to know, like,
Mhm.
what about, for some reason that stood out to me. But yeah, it's a good thing. So anyway, I've been interested in stuff like that, you know. Yeah, so that's where I'm at, man.
I don't know if I've asked you guys about this film before, but Kid Cannabis.
No,
Kid Cannabis.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I talked to you about. It's not as it's a come up. It's another come up film, but it's not like obviously one of these men that now went to mad stardom. He ended up in prison, innit?
Oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna be honest. Yeah, but bro, the way he flipped this bread and like the business model and how basic it was,
Mhm.
bro, it shouldn't be hard to make money.
Making money is not hard,
It's not hard. You
boy.
just have the knowledge and the opportunity and to be around. Look, sorry. One more thing, yeah. It's like I was listening to 90s Babies with the girl who does the what's it called? Topicals. She does the like you see that eye patch that
yeah.
you see all the influencers wearing the pink eye patch,
Mm.
and she was talking about how like she went to like private school. She got something. She got something where she ended up being in university and in dorms sharing with like a rich kid. whose parent owns something mad. So she got to now, intern somewhere. And then she's like, when you're around these people, the numbers that they talk about numbers like it's trivial. So if we start talking about 50 bags, 100 bags, to some man it's like, oh my God, lifetime money. They're talking about this is pissing, like it's nothing. So she's like, when you're around these people, you know that it's nothing. Do you get it? You know what I mean? Like one thing I say to people is like, when I say like I want a Porsche, and then I know the Porsche that I want is like 200 racks, someone's looking at me like, be for real.
Small man.
But I'm
Small
like,
man.
no, they're not small. But they're looking at me like, yo, be for real. Like,
That's
you know,
small minded.
they potentially.
Yeah.
But I'm like, brother, one thing, as much as I have many doubts in life, one thing I never doubted, like when I think about my future, I never see myself poor. My biggest fear in life is ending up a failure, whatever that means. But I never see myself as, like when I picture my future, I'm never a bum. So like, I almost feel like it's going to happen. Like that's not the thing that I'm concerned about the most. So yeah, I don't like. Yeah, you just have to be money in lockdown. Everybody was like highlighting how so many people were losing stuff. But you know how many people became millionaires in lockdown?
Bro, I gained crazy in lockdown, bro.
And that's how, as much as people think I'm a pessimist, I'm not a pessimist when it comes to that. I'm like,
You think you're a pessimist?
a lot of people, you probably. Like,
What the
but
fuck?
you definitely, you know you do. But,
I don't think you're a pessimist.
some people do. But
I think you're a pessimist. I think you're. I was going to
realist.
think of the word, isn't it? But,
Say what you was going to say about me, black women.
We did the most.
yeah, I was like, obviously, it's not a Discount Come Out podcast unless you're getting onto them, isn't it?
When do I get on black women?
I don't know, really.
Go on.
I'll just being
I
controversial.
thought you actually
innit?
had a segue. I thought you had something that you was going to bring up. I was
But
like,
I'm just saying it. What are your feelings towards them this morning? innit?
towards black women.
Yeah.
This guy's
Not black
mad.
women, just women in general, because I know you don't like the word black.
I don't have any feelings about that. My.
As in, like, obviously, I know you've been beefing them recently, so I just want to know, have you got any, like, anything you want to get
I'm
out?
not really beefed any. When you look at the people that, if we're talking about people on social media, like half the accounts that say stuff are burner accounts. I don't know what you look like. I don't think you're in a level. I just entertain you for the sake of hopefully getting more engagement. Like if somebody comments on my page, I think like, let me reply to it. Hopefully more people will comment. But I don't like, most of these accounts are not real. They're not real people. And a lot of people have the same mentality. So I know when I say certain things, it's going to fall on deaf ears or people are going to fight what I'm saying. So I don't have an opinion. I know, okay, I said the whole thing the other day about women moving to, like, you know, showing love to men. People like, you're crazy. That doesn't happen. Be a man. I went out to the Keys the Prince after party and bro, it's such a fun, I don't even know if this is recorded, but it's so funny, yeah? Them are like, yo, shout someone if you want to bring someone. I've shouted one thing that I meant and B for bad B, clean, body, titties, everything bad. Obviously, I ain't really spoken to her, but I was like, yo, man's got tickets, pull up, I'll look after you. Did you get it? Like, pull up, innit? She pulled
Big
up.
sponsor energy.
Big bucks. Pretty much. I tried to be
Big
like
bucks.
you. I try to be like you. I try to be like Dammy. So cool. She pulled up. Man's got a bottle. All of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Went halves, innit? Like, went halves, innit? But we got a little bottle, innit? Like one little, bro. I don't understand that price. Please, you said you're gonna do the party upstairs in that place. The prices.
What, more so than downstairs?
Defo, because when it was downstairs, my bottle was 180. Upstairs, I bought the 215 bottle. I was not very happy about that. So yeah. So anyway, that bottle was bought a bottle. Me and my boy, whatever. Now, so she patting them, whatever. But bro, deep it. She's coming with her friend. I don't know her friend. Long story short, we got the little section, little corner. I'm trying to chat to her. The music is mad louder right under the DJ booth. So bear in mind, I've not really been able to talk to this girl since the before. So I'm trying to use this as just like an icebreaker. Bro, I'm trying to talk to this girl. The music is loud. Like, imagine if there's loud music, I'm talking to you. What are you gonna do? What's you gonna?
To get closer, listen.
Thank you. This bitch is just. I'm trying to talk, and the way I'm sitting is like, is the L, so I'm not next to her. I'm like, there's a gap. So I'm trying to talk to her. She's just here, like.
Shisha.
Vape. At one point, I'm just looking at her vape. What is that? No, but I'm joking. But the point is, like, so throughout the course of the night, she would never be near me. She would always have a distance. She'll be like with her girl. She'll be snapping with her girl. They'll drink. She'll snap. She was giving the saxophone nigga more. Like, so, and then what was mad? I was like, okay, cool, because she said she was shy, and I was like, okay, cool. You're human. And also, I invited you here to party. I'm not you don't owe me because I invited you. Like, I want you to vibe. But at the same time, it's a bit weird that I bought you drinks. You're cheersing your girl. You never once cheers the person that bought you juice. Like, not even like, hey, cheers.
No, that's rude.
My condition of the table or the section is you can be here. You don't owe me pussy or nothing, but you owe me friendless. You owe me vibe. If I invite you out, you owe me vibe. You have to contribute to the vibe because I can't be sitting here looking at the other section thinking, oh man, they guys are having fun. The person I invited is not even vibing with me. So bear in mind now, at one point, her brethren is now in between us. So and this is like later in the night. Different things have happened. Couple men are trying to chat to her, innit? But she's not having it. So I'm like, you're weird. Like, because why are you not having it? Like,
oh my God.
No, but if you're not gingering me, what's
you're
going
not
on
fucking
here?
with me, but you're not having it.
What's going on here?
Yeah, but if she had it, you have problem with that as well.
No, because she's really showing
you wouldn't have a problem with that.
Very okay, cool. Just so you know, when she got here and I first tried to have that conversation, and then I had a brief conversation with her. But even when I clocked from the body language that you're not leaning to talk to me, I quickly just said, "Oh, that's what this is. Let's just charge it to the game."
Yeah, but it still doesn't make it. It still makes it nasty if she has it from other people.
Of course, hear me out. But from very early on,
you're like, okay, right off.
Yeah,
okay,
fuck it. Like, okay, take my L from now, crack on, innit? So cool. But I'm staying in this section. Remember, I'm not drinking, so I'm not moving around. I'm just chilling.
Bought the ball and didn't drink.
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah.
So anyways, there's a couple of men I know, like some man trying to chat to her, man's trying to snap with her. She's not having it. So I'm like, I've said to her, by the way, are you like, what's going on? Like, are you doing this with their man because of me? I'm like, you don't have to do that, by the way. Like, have fun.
You're mean.
I'm mean.
You're
Don't
mean.
mind
Yeah,
me, carry
I'm
on.
telling them, I'm like, yo, listen, like, are you doing this because of me? Like, are you airing these niggas because of me? Bro, this nigga pulled up in a Porsche. This nigga is throwing money at the. I'm like, these niggas got bread, bro. Don't.
They're lit.
If you're not on me, have fun.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, don't block your blessings or your curses. Get lit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, are you doing this because of me or because of whatever? She's like, oh, I just don't care. I was like, oh, I understand it now. You don't care, full stop. Cool. But I was like, that's interesting because when I moved to you, you had it and you was even telling me I'm nice and whatever. So it's just interesting that this is your
Vibe, maybe in London or something.
So cool. I was like, yeah.
It's London.
So I just left, and her friend is not good vibes either. The friend, that's another thing. The friend that she's brought, yeah, because when she brought the friend, I'm like, oh, like as a joke, she's like, oh, this is my friend. I'm like, oh, what's her red flags? Like as a banner, you can tell me that was a shit question. But I'm like, so what's her red?
I fuck with that question.
I'm like, so what's her red flags? What should I know? She goes, why would I tell you a red flag? I don't know. Baby. DMX. I said, don't worry. I said, don't worry. I said, okay. I said, so what's the good thing?
You see me, you're good, man. You see sometimes be a players. Do you think you're gonna enter with me after you talking like this?
But we're already here. We're here now.
Going outside, fam.
But she was like, why did I tell you a red flag? I was like, hey. I said, okay. I said, cool. So what's a green flag? She's like, she's funny. I was like, oh, all right, you're funny. Yeah, I ain't never seen that side to you. She's like, all right, cool. Long story short, the whole night's going on. Girls just vaping. She's snapping herself, tapping on Snap. I'm like, you're bare social with everyone except me. Don't fuck. So anyway, on top of that, this whole thing that I put out this video about girls approaching and showing love, brother. One girl's come here. She's like, you're not drinking. Like, oh my God, like. I'm like, this girl's so cool. Like, she's come, she stood up next to me. I'm standing on the sofa. She's come, she stood up on the sofa with me. She's chatting to me. She's like, oh, no, I'm not drinking. I've got work tomorrow. She's mad cool. Do you get it? She's a vibe. So at the same time, I'm like vibing, but I'm like,
he's toasted.
I'm vibing, but she's between me, the friend, and
I'm toasted.
my joint, like the one thing. And next thing has come, she's yacked. She just come and slapped next to me. And I'm sitting on the top of the sofa, so she's now leaning on my leg. I'm just like, But she's like, earlier on when I first got there, I went to the toilets, and then when I was coming out the toilet, they were in front of me. So she turned around, she looked at me, she was like, ooh, like she done something where it's like, okay, there's vibe here already.
This guy's
yeah,
funny, bro.
like she did something like, I was like, and she's, bro, the girl's nice, slim, dark skin, East African. She's wearing cheetah print. You can see the thong underneath, bro, ginger. Like you would like, yeah, I drew that thing. She was nice. Taller as well. So anyway, she comes to sit down. She's leaning on me. She's like, oh, I'm like, are you alright? Are you waved? She's like, no, I'm okay. I'm just tired. She's like, why do I look waved? So she's chatting to me. She's vibing with me. This was vibing with me. The one I invited and bought bottle was not giving me any fucking energy.
Has she seen these things?
Possibly, but I don't think I don't think she
cares.
I don't think she gives a fuck. She did not give she didn't give a hecky heck. Like, cause I'm like, this whole night, this girl did not say a word to me. So in the end now, at one point, this bro, Afrobeats just been banging on for hours. It's just noise. I'm like, okay, I've had enough. I'm going home. It's 2:30 now. I slapped my jacket on. Her friend's gone somewhere. I just dapped her up. I was like, yo, out. Wait, you're going home? Yes. She's like, why are you going? I'm like, well, they're Afrobeats. And I said, and you have not fucked with me not once tonight. Yeah, I said, you don't fuck with me. I said, yeah, I said, you've not. I didn't say fuck with me, but I said, but I said, you've not rocked with me at all. She's like, oh, you're one of them guys. I said, 1000%.
One of them guys. What does that mean exactly? You reckon?
Like, oh, the girl. I'm like, yeah. I said, what do you think? Every time I'm talking to you, you're gonna look away, puff your smoke, and you're not gonna chat to me. Like, I was like, I don't do that. Like I said, I'm not into all of that. Like, are we vibing or not? So I was like, yeah, but listen, I wanted you to come out and have a good night, and that's all that mattered. Okay, bye then. I was like, oh yeah, words left. I was like, oh, well, I said, put the fries in the fucking bag, bro. I just left, bro. Yeah. On top of that, as I've turned around to leave, and next thing she's coming like, oh, where you going? She tried to whine on me, like, so I'm bridging, but she's whining on me. I'm like, why do you think I'm like, you're dead? Like, look at all these other girls showing love. And
I've brought you out and you haven't spoken to
Technically,
me.
was this a date?
No.
Well, technically, what constitutes the date, though?
Wait, actually, you're not wrong, actually.
No, it wasn't a date, because I never positioned it like, postured it like that. But
Dammy doesn't portray it like that, and you just say he goes on dates regularly.
But think about it, yeah. Okay, cool. No, but do you know what it is?
Is this me backing you now for once? Or what?
Yeah, well done, man.
I totally agree with you. Let me tell you something, yeah. I think inviting girls out to a setting like that is the best thing to do. When you have
low pressure, innit?
Low pressure, have fun. Let's have little interactions. Let's have, we can engage. No one's, it's nothing.
You get wine as well.
Yeah, potentially.
Wine is just there.
But we're vibing. And you've got your friends, I've got my friends. There's no pressure. I think it's an elite pattern. I wish I thought about it a long time
ago. The way
ago.
you've described this girl, you've done a real assassination of that character. Basically, she is just a bitch to me right now.
Do you know what it is, yeah? What she is she is actually that definition of, like baddie culture. You can tell, like, because even when I was watching her, I'm like, oh, you're very, like, it's my world. And she might be a lovely person, but this is exactly how I viewed her, yeah? She'll be there, she'll snap, she'll puff the sheesh, the vape, even the way she'll blow the smoke. But at one point, I just got the ick just seeing her hand in the vape, because this is all I saw all night. Just blow her smoke, she'll make a snap, blow her smoke, she'll make a snap. I'm like, what
else is there?
Yeah, but obviously there is more, because like she'll chat to her girl, of course. She'll snap. But then on Snapchat, you've never seen any of them snaps.
Mm-hmm.
The next
where they going, innit?
The next day she posted orange juice in her car. That's it. So I'm like, I was just like, oh, and then she'll snap with the saxophone guy.
Yeah.
She's snapping with him.
You
I'm
see
like,
it in 4 weeks' time, memories.
Yeah.
That's what they're on.
She just posted a snap. So I'm like, oh, I was like, oh, you
have to post it for it to be a memory.
No, you can
save it. Five.
Yeah. But it was just giving, like, not influencer, but just kind of like, have you
strategic posting for the future.
You see when
bro.
I see girls, do the whole, like, kind of like, when the girls start flicking their head and doing that kind of like the bad B posing, the posturing kind of posing, I'm just like, all right, cool. So that's what it was. But it was cool. I had a good night because I posted that thing about women making effort, and 2 girls that I would sleep with did exactly what I said. And it was up to me whether I wanted to
take it further.
Just, say, let me get your snap, or this one was a bit too yacked. I couldn't be bothered. And then this one, I was like, you know what? You know these men? She's like, yeah. I said, don't worry, I'm gonna add you up. And you know who I woke up the next day thinking about?
Yeah.
The one who approached me. No offense, the one I invited was much nicer, or conventionally, nyash, breast, heavy. This one, she was a vibe. She was just I was thinking that girl was so cool.
But in theory, like, what was your actual experience with her in Ibiza?
Bro, limited. Like, I walked in.
Yeah, but I'm saying in terms of what I'm trying to get at.
Let me explain to you. Yeah, I walked in. I've gone to the bar. Do that. Yeah. One girl's leaning against the bar like this. She wearing brown or something. When I'm saying you're seeing her nyash from the front. Boy, fight! Yeah? I seen her nyash from the front. Her face is proportionate. Little, like, thickums. Again, that kind of... Remember that prototype that I told you about? But snatched waist, thighs, breasts, nice teeth. Even me, I was like, I just went over there. I don't know what I said. I was just like, bro, you're bad. You're talking to a girl, you're probably getting a boner. Like, you're just gonna like, you're high, you're banging. And you're just, she was like, yeah, but you're nice as well. Like, she's chatting to me like that. She's like,
so she was giving you energy back.
She told me like, you're nice. She
sorry to even cut this. Remember I said earlier, because you're probably here.
Maybe.
Some women don't actually like, they go out, but they don't like to go out here because there's too many eyes.
They
actually want to enjoy, but it's like, I've already seen 4 people that can report me to somebody that...
In fact, I hear that.
And I now can't act like I don't want to be here, so...
And even that friend you brought along will just be telling the other people.
Which I understood, but like, fam, you can be friendly. If you're going to be in a section, at least... And then there was like, I was like, at one point, I was she went to go say hello to one of her friends. So I was like, oh, okay. That's... So you went to go and... So you can talk. You had to go and talk to people now. She went to go and say hello to her friends. And they did for a minute, so there probably was some niggas. I didn't police, I didn't check, innit? So anyway, I was like, so my thing is like,
But when we was in the before, she was like, yeah, you're nice. But at the same time, I didn't want to overstay with her because I was looking for Ayo in them, and that's how I even saw her. So I was just like, oh my God, like, you're nice. So when I've established where the man are, I tried to come back down to find her, disappeared. And then she said she flew back the next day. So I asked her, like, in the class, I was like, where did you go after? So anyway, when I come back to London, one day, and this stems to the conversations, I've messaged her because she doesn't post frequently. In fact, I almost didn't know if it was the same girl anymore because they don't post. You don't know if it's a person. She posted the gym. And I was to her, I was like, oh my God, you must have been mad early. I was like, oh, right, like, I could never go gym this early, man. You lot made me feel like shit. Started the conversation. She was just like, yeah, okay. I was like, right, so what did you do? Like, what did you do in the gym? Like, what did you work on? And then she was like,
legs,
whatever, yeah. And I was
pussy
just like,
and titties. That's
yeah,
what
like,
they work on.
whatever, like, and that was it. Like, you know, like, I've said you two things. No, like, oh, so wow, so what time do you go gym? Okay, like, oh, that you go. Nothing. But I never spoke to the girl again, bro.
You see, you know, have you noticed something here, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm the problem, yeah.
no, this guy, man, innit?
Right.
Well, no, it's not you're the problem, innit? Yeah. But I'm just saying, like you said, in the club now, you met a new thing inside there that's giving you energy. What's to say? This whole cycle starts again once you've taken their details and their number and transfer it to socials or messages. Then that whole process of them not being vibes, it just starts all again.
Yeah, but isn't that the case with any woman that you talk to?
Yeah, but I'm saying you're praising the other one. Oh, showing that you're interested. Yeah, she's interested at that point in time over there.
Yes.
And then it reaches socials and all of a sudden she's another woman again.
Of course.
But when a guy does that, he's
what?
Shows interest now, doesn't show interest again.
Oh, we're not serious. Yeah,
no, but
that's from the beginning of time, innit?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day...
The worst thing you could do is, worst thing you could do as a guy, the worst thing you could do as a guy is not like a girl that likes you back, likes you. That you're a monster for that.
Yeah.
You're if you, God forbid, you don't like her back,
You're a horrible person.
You're such a horrible person. And if you fuck it, oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
You fuck it.
You used me!
Yeah, of course.
You're a demon. They'll be saying all of this shit about you.
And just mad. They're the ones there that you even tell the truth. Like, listen, I don't want relay. If you're down to chop, say nothing. But I don't want them two.
Okay, I can take it.
They'll be chopping, just falling in love.
Yep.
And then saying, okay, I'm gonna change this guy. You're not changing nada here.
To respond to what you said, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, the cycle continues. But at the end of the day, remember what I've been expressing is that sometimes I don't even need you to be my babes, or like, that's why I don't even ask for phone numbers, because I don't really care about the romantic interest, because I'm not interested in sex at the moment. So I don't need us to act now. And if anything, I'm offering you the best foundation. Let's start a friendship, an actual friendship. So when you're asking me, who do I call? You should be one of the people that I can just chat to about, well, go on, how are you? Now you know I don't have any intention. I'm not desperate to take you on a date. I'm not desperate to shag you. Like, who are you? And it's nice because sometimes when you get these girls on socials and you spend more time just assessing them, even that level of, oh, she's so nice, you will level out. Everything will balance, will settle. You're like, okay, you will assess her for what she really is.
Yeah.
In fact, but the thing with that is it's happening on both levels, isn't it?
Of course.
You're on the vibe of this girl's she's a nonsense girl. She's on the vibe of women, they don't pay for that. You know what I'm saying? So their vibe goes down as well, innit? Both ends.
But remember, I've expressed that I'm on every level. I'm cool with that. I want you to. I'm not perfect, and I want you to see all the potential red flags. Don't like the idea of me, like the reality of me quickly, or don't.
But that's kind of scary as well, because, as in, I feel what you're saying, because I especially when you're speaking your truth, like you said, if you're saying things that you stand on, then it's nice to just get all of that nonsense out of the way, innit? But certain times, it's like, when you're just like constantly presenting the combative things with them, like they don't know how lovely you are, innit? They don't know that, you like going for walks, you know what I'm saying?
True, but it's only combative to the person who doesn't agree with what you said. Whereas another girl is going to see that and be like, oh yeah, well, that's what I did, so he's not.
No, but I'm saying the girl of your dreams might even disagree with you on a certain point, innit? Of course, yeah. But it's like, if you're only showing them that and they don't get to see, oh, this guy's a great cook, innit? Like, this guy's a lovely cook. This guy's compassionate.
This page ain't for that.
Yeah, I feel you, but it's like, but that's what it's
That's
part of
what
your
you
page, and
present,
they move you, and it's just there, innit?
Yeah.
So all the shit that they don't like about you is fully on display. But all that amazing shit about you, they can't see nowhere, innit?
Charge it to the fucking game.
And it's just hard, isn't it?
It's
You
not.
know?
I don't think, like, I think the problem is, not even the problem, is I think the way I express myself about certain things seems like I'm much more passionate or about stuff. Bro, it's very easy. All I've done is set a challenge for myself. It's very easy to settle, bro. And we can have that back and forth again, but it's all settling, brother. I could have played the game exactly how that girl wants. Even someone was telling me, brother, that girl is flames. Don't give up. Keep trying. You get someone's telling me that. They're like, brother, I would not give up if that was
What's
me.
her name?
It doesn't matter. Someone's like,
No.
nope, I'm not even playing that game with you. Someone's like, don't like keep pursuing that one. And the game is so easy. I literally said in the comments, I said I can go out tonight and bag something. So no disrespect to any of them two other girls, I could have bagged one of them. And then let's say whatever they died down, but because I'm running off the high of them already doing what I want, I just told them like, we say like, what, we had fun, like we should go out and get food, man. Like, let's go do something. Because this one was already onto me. I was like, I'm going to drink in the summer. She was like, I'm going to see you in the summer. We're going to drink.
Jeez.
So that's the energy she's giving. She's not even drunk. Do you get it? So that's the energy she's giving. So my point is, even though not necessarily these two girls, I don't want to make it about them, but any girl in that club who would have had it from me, by now I could have spoken to her enough, established that I want to take her out because I have the means to do so, buy her a meal where budget is not an issue, not necessarily go to like a 5-star uptown thing, but wherever we go, we're going to get a good spread. There's going to be starters, it's going to be mains, it's going to be drinks. I'm going to cover the bill. You're going to be looked after.
Blood clot.
Yeah, I don't drive. And maybe if you don't drive, I'll make sure you get an Uber home if that's what I feel like I need to do at the time.
Blood clot.
I will get the train home. You won't even know what I've gone about. I'll put you in an Uber home. Did you get home safely? We'll continue our conversation. I'm going to bust more jokes. Brother, honestly, I could seal the deal if I was sexually active right now. Because no offense, no. I don't have bad sex. So you're going to come to my house. It's not the nicest home, but I have my own home. And if you live at home with your parents, the fact that I have my own home is a break from home.
You think that deters any of these people?
Do you get what I'm saying?
Some of these girls have got
Wenties are in some stupid bandos, yeah? Yo, brother.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't rate my yard, but the fact that I have my own yard, when a girl comes over there, there's no parents here. It's like they're not at home anymore. So now they got another space that they can frequent. It's very easy for a woman to become comfortable, and it's very easy for a woman to settle because no matter, she might have one of the 6 foot whatever, but she's got a 5'9" king, he doesn't drive, but makes enough money and
takes care of me.
He's sensible enough, and he sexually
go on date
satisfies
nights.
you, and he's funny. You know, I can hold that down for a few months at least before she sees the cracks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the cracks are for her.
She meant, for her. And that's real because...
But sorry, and just one more thing. Let me even add in the promise of relationship, because really and truly, if you do situationship, you can get to about January, New Year, New Me time. Once they go to that night vigil, it's a bit peak.
That's what I'm saying.
Or once they write down their goals for the next year and they can't put you in them. Or once it gets to Valentine's and their friends start telling you their holiday plans, but your situation is too secretive for them to go public with. Now the pressures and the comparison starts coming in. But you can hold that down for a few months.
This is what I was going to try to say, bro. I was going to say...
You can hold it down for the colder months.
Man.
She'll get comfortable. Let you be barebacking. Let you accidentally spill something inside there. My point is, it's very easy to settle, and then you settle down with the person you settle for. My point is, it's not difficult as a guy to date. It's not difficult as a guy with the means to secure a woman. So when people have any of these insults who don't know me, I can't relate, because I know for a fact if you wanted to be on the pitch,
you could just get one.
There you go.
Especially if you add lying into that Arsenal. If you can lie, Lord, you'll be cleaning up like this. If you're willing to lie. I remember when I went to university, I was like, yo, why didn't I just make that girl my girlfriend back then? What was that? I could have just made her my girlfriend and I would have been clotting her the whole time because I'm not a liar. Bam,
did we have this conversation before?
Yeah. Bam, if you're just willing to lie, you clean up.
The villains are winning, bro.
Germany exes you will now have, bro.
Man, bare exes, isn't it? If you're standing on business and standing on morals, fam, then it's like, no, you're not my girl.
You're not my girl.
And that's why I laugh at so many girls, because they'll say, oh, I'm like, when they use the term time waster, because let's say you don't want a serious relationship, I always ask girls, I'm like, who's the bigger time waster? The guy who knows he doesn't see a future with you, or the guy who conveniently gets in a relationship with you knowing that there's an end date? Who do you consider the time waster?
But the thing is, that guy will never admit that.
Of course
so
not.
you're always going to be the bigger
but
time
now
waster.
You have 5 exes. and no one can say anything about me. Besides, they had a little spell with me.
Fam. And in fact, something else I wanted to bring up quickly, innit? What time is it now?
5:06.
Fucking hell, anyway. But yeah, something I wanted to bring up quickly is, you know that website, sorry. I need to just get that Facebook group here. We need to speak about it. It's important end to it. Dude, are we dating the same guy?
Yeah, I heard about
Oh, what is that?
What?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
200,000 plus.
I purposely
200,000 plus members on it.
There, bro.
That it's absolute. It's disgusting. Yeah, that this group is allowed to exist.
I feel like that's white people.
What? No, there's black girls in the group as well. Do you know? As a guy, you can be posted in there. The girl's not even dating you.
Yeah.
She's seen your picture. She says, he was giving me a bit of
energy.
Giving me a bit of like a womanizer energy. Does anybody know him? Post himself. This guy he's never even said he likes you before.
Yeah.
And now you're to me, oh yeah, him. He's a bit of a narcissist, isn't it? Oh, this and that. Oh yeah. Oh, it's giving me rapey eyes. Stuff like that. And they're just getting on to guys that they're not even dating.
But you know what? At the end of the
It's
day,
like revenge porn. I said they should have it in the same
category,
thing. And it's bullying as well, isn't it? I'm passionate. Like I've been there myself.
Defamation of character.
Thank you.
Defamation.
Yeah.
But you know the thing is, and there's a lot of miserable women who just want to beat down a man on the internet. But you know what's the funny thing is, you can be an absolute wrong-un. You can be posed as a wrong-un. When you go outside next weekend,
You're still gonna get.
no one cares.
You're still gonna
somebody
get.
wants that wrong-un and wants to make it
Yeah,
right.
plus,
It don't matter, man.
Plus, for some reason, girls, they're some of the most forgiving people in the world, isn't it?
There's no such thing as cancel, bro. There's actually no such thing. It's everyone has their turn. There's no real such. Okay,
some
think
people are
about it.
cancelled,
Yeah?
but
Nah, because
What's
you know what's
cancelled?
mad? Yeah, I've seen people that were like, you know, there was a witch hunt against them, whether they did or did something or not did something, and I've seen them moving and shaking outside, bro. Like you're like, swear down, like my man is back.
even P Diddy, even before he got arrested, this guy was popping out.
You're talking about famous people. I'm talking about man them. You know, like when there's just the drama. One girl will come out and say one guy is an abuser or one guy is a cheat. There'll be a story about it.
That guy just has to live his life, isn't it?
But my point
He
is,
has to.
someone will come out and expose you. Women will do the whole witch hunt. There'll be everything, especially like Twitter or something. Next weekend after, okay, even if you want to stretch it till summer, you keep a low profile, you pop out, you look clean, you smell fresh. There's always the girls that didn't leave your side anyway, because they're your friends and they saw things your way. Now once women now see that you're still interacting with women, there's someone who's like,
Must
oh,
not be true. Yeah.
Nah, but still,
You know what? They'll
when
say
they're
to you-
ready to draw for you, isn't it? Try and bust in any area of life.
yeah,
They're coming for you again, isn't
the
it?
point is, if you're not trying to be famous, the point is you're not trying to be
Yeah,
famous.
facts.
Especially niggas that are offline. They're winning. Man, them who are not doing the social media thing. What?
I'll be honest. If I wasn't making bread from social media,
You
anyway,
won't even be doing it.
fuck this, bro.
It's a nasty place.
Do you know, because it's mad. Like the reel I posted the other day, yeah, when you said, "Oh, you're modeling or whatever." The reel I posted, bro. Thank you very much, bro.
Code.
Thank you, bro.
Okay.
This guy's so dumb. But bro, I'm seeing people share it. To the point I'm looking at the statistics, and I'm seeing 52% non-followers.
Yeah.
I said, this is lit.
That's a
The
vibe.
rest, the 48 people that follow me, 48%, my G's. The rest, hey, you know what to do.
That's
You
a
know what to
vibe.
do. Because I'm thinking, right, this is cold. But then at the same time, this is exactly what I'm doing it for. I don't want. I'm human. Like, remember how we say. So I look at him like, raw, only 48% of my followers. But I'm thinking, I don't even want to appeal to you lot. Because you lot have been here and you ain't doing nothing. Let me go and give them serious edit and send it and let the web see.
He did that. Was it the guy in Canada?
Canada, yeah.
And that's about. I even saw the little BT thing in the background.
Yeah, they were like, cold. That's the BT thing.
Yeah, the BT tower.
Yeah. What's that thing called?
I don't know, bro.
But I just want to confirm, yeah, like, I know sometimes maybe it's just the passion on it. And I'm
So to confirm, you don't hate women.
Yeah. Like, I'm speaking to the choir. 'Cause I know
That's
you
what I'm saying.
man did
Facts.
that. But it's like, it's not that, I don't even think like I need to confirm that. It's just that listen, I got my brand in it. If my brand is, I got to speak this truth. This is the truth that this is what it is, isn't it? I'm not a simp. I'm even forget that word. I'm not here to do sweet boy and tell you whatever. Like, you go talk to the girls that I dealt with and find out whether I'm that. The fact that I'm talking like this and no woman's ever come out and said, yeah, he's a horrible person, it speaks to me. Do you get it? So, or like, if anyone on the internet saying, oh yeah, you don't get girls, that's why I'm like, okay, cool. Bro, no one like it's
And just post
when we say
out
people
on
say
bowling
this,
with them,
we're just talking about what people we're talking about what people on the internet have to say. That doesn't matter. In real life, what I'm saying is, bro, as a young or relatively young man, I'm 34 now, so people might not consider me young, but you are. I'm at a phase in my life where, and I have to say this, I've slept with a lot of women. I've slept with a lot of women. I can say it. I slept with a lot of women. Like sleeping with someone, unfortunately, is a big incentive in why we pursue women. Ultimately, at some point down the line, there's a sexual aspect that incentivizes us to keep speaking to them. I'm at a point in my life where I want to accomplish other shit, bro. There are constantly cars that are coming out and I've not got them. They've gone out of date. I ain't got the yard I want. I haven't traveled. I haven't made the impact in my world, not the world, but in my world that I want to make. Like I haven't got that. I've got a good job. I can stay in my job and feel like I'm special. That's not how I want my story to go. So yes, women are there and people say, when will you marry? Bro, I don't care. Like I genuinely don't care. And my truth is, I just want to win. I just want to win. And God willing, but tomorrow I can leave this place and meet the love of my life and she'll be part of that journey. But I'm not going out of my way to do it, and I'm not going to. You're
not going out of your way to do it. Is it not that important to you?
Of course, that's what
I'm saying love. Love in the aspect of life. Where does love rank in there?
I don't even have it on my list.
Oh, right, man.
I don't have it on why do we all feel like we need to have love and have
No, because at one point you're going to die.
And you'll be dead.
But I'm saying it would be nice to do life with someone, innit?
Why?
Well, I'm just saying.
Don't get me wrong. Obviously, sometimes I do think about the relationship stuff, but it's like if you ask me about importance, I don't think I think it's something that can just happen because, like I just said to you, I can go out tomorrow. I can't tell you I'm going to go out tomorrow and make an M. I can confidently tell you I'm going to go out by the end of this week. I can bag and tag something.
No, but I'm saying love.
You can learn to love. You can learn arranged marriage. You can that thing is just sold to us. I've seen people who had arranged marriage. You learn to love who you're with. Relationship is a business. That's all.
Now you can get with anybody and then maybe learn to love the person, but that's not what you're going for.
But it does. Okay, the reality of life is bro. We could have a whole different episode about this But my point is, the reality of life is, I think this thing is too. The idea is too romanticized of what obviously is love is love. It's too romanticized. Like, at the end of the day, you find a helpmate, someone to work in this life with. Now we live in a life where there's different options and we can try and create our spec. The bottom line is, brother, women should even be happy because the older I get, the lower my standards will be. At least when it comes to physical and sexual. So even some of the things that I've been airing because they're not the pretty, I might turn 30 now with a frumpy thing. Or one of the monsters that you declined, but she's a lovely person. But when I was 30, I might not have looked at her because I felt like I could do better. My hairline recedes, my teeth yellow more. I fall off a little bit. You do. Fuck it. And it doesn't mean I'll treat
Settling.
you. Yeah, of course. Exactly. And I honestly believe it. Now, ideally, you will settle for...
I see.
Ideally, you will settle for... Settle.
For.
Not settle down with.
No. You said settle when it was negative and then settle for when it was positive, innit?
No, he hasn't finished. You cut him off.
Okay, finish then.
Whether you settle for high or settle for low, you still have to settle for it or settle with it. Okay. That's the attachment word. So anyway, when my point is, ideally, you would get your best deal. You'll get everything you want. Yeah. So let's remove the word settle. You'll get everything you want in the package. You'll get a prime pack. Otherwise, you get what you can and you work with it. Either way, you can still love that person. You can love things about that person. When I'm at work, I realize how people start dealing with people that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm in this environment all the time. This chick is cool.
Yeah, that's boy.
But do you get it?
Fam,
this chick is cool.
Yo, you can make if you stay in one area for a long time, you can make a buff girl in that place, you know?
You make it work.
I remember, listen, this is not coming out, not coming out. But when I was in Nigeria, when I was in, year 9, yeah, bear in mind, this is not lit Nigeria. This is me just in the summer holiday. I'm literally just in the village there, bro. Because I was there. Bear in mind, 3-4 weeks. Back then, it seemed like you were there for like 3 years.
Oh no, she's buff.
Fam, I made a buff girl out of thin air just because I was in that area.
Yeah, man.
And then I went back to London. What the fuck was I? What the fuck was I thinking?
It's like girls matching
so,
Adidas
yeah, like you said, you go somewhere long enough, isn't it? All of a sudden, your standards will just change, isn't it?
Why is that not coming out?
No, I'm just getting rinsed in it. It's not a nice thing to say, but anyway, continue in it.
But I'm with you.
No, because I don't want to see like I'm rubbing Nigeria.
No, I hear that. I'm with you. Spot on, mate. Spot on, mate. But yeah, that's my point. So, but you see, in that moment, and the girl probably was pretty in her environment, but in that moment, you make that your world. So my point is, yeah, in whatever world we're in, we adjust and we'll settle. Like it is what it is, bro.
I'm saying, but you don't want to prioritize love fully.
That's not at all. It's a liability. Women are a liability until they become an asset. So why would I prioritize a liability or putting my resource in something like it? Cool. We don't. Once upon a time, humans had to reproduce. You had to find a partner. You had to. That's just how the shit worked. It don't work like that no more. So why is it a priority? Also,
but for your personal happiness.
What? I'm not unhappy.
No, but
my
okay.
personal. Okay.
I feel like describe your dream.
There's something called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Yeah, and I think up there, one of the
self-actualization is the top.
Yeah, and then like fulfillment and all that kind of stuff. That is what my current. If you ask me what I want, is that's what I will feel most fulfilled from.
But for what though? Doesn't it come with girls though? Like you see,
but that's the point. It comes with it. No, but it comes with it. Like, okay, some people feel fulfilled once they have a family, and usually that sounds like women a lot. Like they want a family. I see girls.
That is women.
I've seen women who have
majority women anyway.
I've seen women who have disabled their social media on Valentine's Day because of how much like to not have someone does them. Mad, you know? Do you get it?
Fam, it affects them, boy.
Oh yeah, do you get it? Like some women have like they have what's that? The mood boards envision their wedding. They don't have a partner. They know the ring, they know the venue, the dress. They've envisioned that. Brother, I'm still trying to spec my 911 in my mind, bro. Like my Porsche. I'm trying to figure out what kind of house I want, how big do I want my house, and then success. What does that look like? And the thing is, everything material means nothing. Money means nothing. I know this for a fact. I've had friends who have families, and when they post their children growing up and their anniversaries with their missus, I totally understand that that's what it's all about. I get it. I get that that's what it's about. But society will not be where it is today if somebody didn't dream about moving the needle or accomplishing something. So that person that is trying to develop a computer, you're like, brother, what the fuck are you doing? But that's their thing. That's their thing. That's what they need to do.
What's yours? Well, what computer are you making?
I say that, but it's this. It's this.
Fair dues, isn't it?
But it's this. This is a stepping stone.
But the concept, I get in it.
Who knows where this will take me? This might.
But you're not writing that off.
I've never. You've asked me this all the time. I've never written off. It's just, you know what, Sonny? When I see you have the conversations one-on-one with other people, I can tell you want that. I feel like it's.
Yeah, I'm a little lover, man.
Cool. And when I see your interviews, you always talk about marriage, children. Like you seem really. Yeah. I feel like you want that. Yeah,
I do.
I'm not you, bro. I'm not like you at all. Whatever. I don't not want it, but marriage per se, I don't care about the word marriage whatsoever. I didn't grow up in a home. Did you grow up with married parents?
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with married parents. Are you religious? Do you still go to church now? Sometimes.
Yeah,
so, okay, some people are religious. I think the three things that influence that or pressure that in a way,
religion,
parents, religion, and culture. Look at where we live. I don't have any of those three. I did not grow up in a household of married parents. In fact, I've never grown up in a household of a man in my life. So,
what about that white nigga?
That's not my dad. I didn't see him as a father figure. I didn't see him as a husband.
He snitched on you like a dad would.
Yeah. But anyway, I didn't grow up as far as in my eyes with seeing a husband and wife. You know what I'm saying? Like
you didn't see that fairy tale.
And not from my mom, because my mom's not like that. My mom's not like that kind of woman. My mom's still on, she's always been on her job. Do you get it? So, yeah, I never looked at, my mom's got a boyfriend. I know she had a boyfriend, but I never looked at them like that. Even when they had a baby, I was like, how do you not do that? Do you get it? Like, I don't, not that they weren't lovey-dovey, but I just didn't see that. Do you get it? Like, I never deep to that. So I never grew up in a home where, there's marriage and there's this whole thing about you have to be married and man and woman. I'm not religious. I live in a secular society for the most part. This country's secular, so you don't have to be married to do anything to move and shake. And then the culture as well is also quite secular and casual. So there's nothing that pressures me to say, I need a wife. But now let me move to somewhere like Kuwait, Oman, or Saudi Arabia. My tone might change very quickly. I might be like, oh shit, I might need a wife. And even those cultures are bending to let everyone move.
But even in this Western world, but if you get a girl or one at some point as well, your life will be way better because the way these rent, especially this London rent, fam, you it's probably best to partner up with somebody.
Cool, but guess what the flip side is?
What?
Make more money.
Yeah, facts.
And if you achieve your goals and money's not an issue, why the fuck do I need a partner, a flatmate?
That's it. Isn't part of the reaching the success. Like obviously, this is definitely projecting, isn't it?
Yeah, go on.
Isn't part of reaching the success so the bitches will be on you as well?
Yeah, no.
To
but
some people.
Me more so. It's not for the bitches, but like
The women, sorry.
No, you're right. No, fuck it. Let's
The
use that
bitches,
word.
okay. The
Like,
bitches.
let me tell you two big things that I think about when it comes to money. Yeah, my mum is in her 50s. Yeah,
Mhm.
I want to be in a situation that when I'm in a relationship, because I see myself in a relationship, I see myself having children.
Mhm.
I don't. It's not a goal, but I just see it as a human thing
Mhm.
that. If my mum in old age needs somewhere to stay, I want my mum to be able to live in my house. And I want there to be enough space where she doesn't impact my household and my partner. So me and my mum ain't even tight like that. But I think about my future and I'm thinking, where's my mum going to be where she's old and where does she want to be? If my mum needs a space, she's going to live with me. But it's got to be in a way where when I used to visit, when I was in Nigeria when I was a kid, like my friends, yeah, but not boys'
Not
quarters.
her,
Yeah.
but for
But yeah,
money,
like my
obviously,
friends had a home and their grandmother or great grandmother, she was like approaching 100. Just her house was literally the only thing that separated the house and her bit was a car. Like they had like the driveway, but she had her own little bungalow there
Don't disturb me.
yeah, so you're not in the house, but you're in the compound. So I would love to have like my mum have that setting. Another thing is,
What about hers?
Whose? Her parents.
Yeah.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
No,
But like,
2 houses on either side.
we'll cross
innit?
that bridge. But the point is, I want to be in a situation where I can provide for more than just mine. So, and then when you're talking about, get a partner up, my goal is, I actually subscribe to some of this soft life stuff. I don't care for you to be on a mortgage. I want to buy you a house. I don't even want to buy you a ring. I want to say, I bought you a house in your name. If we ever break up, this is yours. Like I want to divvy up. I want my girl to be patterned, bro. But I need to pattern myself. You can come into this, you can share it. I understand that things can go wrong. We can part ways. I'm ready to accept all of that, but I need more than enough for myself. Because when we see like these celebrities, oh my God, he gave her how many mil? It's because we don't have it. We can't fathom that loss. But if
they can't fathom it either, that's why they be going through mental health, fam. What the hell? Nah, bro. They said yay.
And at this point in time, they're just swapping gifts. Oh, this one I gave Richard Millie on her birthday. Richard Millie.
But let's say,
No, literally.
But let's say you have to give your woman a lot of money, but you still have a 10 mil fortune. What does it really matter? You won't be able to move and shake maybe the way you were, but you're still moving and shaking.
Fam, Ryan Giggs gave his ex-wife 40 M's.
Yeah.
Fuck!
And then they're acting like this guy ain't one of the greatest football players of all time.
But how is Ryan Giggs moving? He's still all right now, isn't it?
That's what they're doing. They haven't even put him in the Premier League Hall of Fame. Are they crazy?
But he's probably still all right, innit?
What he did was nasty, though, man.
So what? Well, look what he did on the football pitch.
But he's probably still all right money-wise, isn't it? That's the
Yeah, he's
I
probably
believe
right.
she took half, but yay.
You're not even allowed to mention him. Only Evra and Ronaldo mentioned Ryan Giggs.
Because they don't care.
Yeah.
Like, no disrespect. Gary Neville, all these man, they're washed youths. And when I mean washed, as in,
Gary never supports Arsenal as well, boy.
is it?
That guy's an Arsenal
Oh,
supporter,
okay, fair
boy.
enough. But the
Pussy,
reason why I
yeah.
say they're washed is because, for example, he had an interview with the new manager, Amarin, or whatever. They really want to know about. They really want to know, by the way.
Yeah.
Marcus Rashford scored. United. Just let you know. But yeah, so see how he had an interview, but I think he's having an interview with Gary Neville. I was talking to Charles about
I
it.
subbed him as well.
And then Charles was even saying, Charles told me that, is his name Amarin? I don't want to say his
Yeah.
Amaron or Amarin.
Whatever,
He
man.
basically said, well, you're going to be one of the people when it goes wrong, saying he should have done this, he should have done that. So don't ask me questions now. When it's time, we'll see kind of thing. And for me, it was just like, yeah, bro, because you, Gary Neville, you're a puss. Like, you say what you want to say sometimes, but then you're so quick to backtrack. He will backtrack ASAP. You don't always give your full opinion. Like, you might like something, but you say something like 60, 70% of it. Say it with chest, basically. And
He thinks Arsenal's going to win the league.
yeah, well, that's his business.
We'll see. Yeah.
And I don't think he's 100% genuine as a person.
Yeah, but I guess he's like one of the main football media guys right now. Once you reach that level, bro, you have to like kind of reel it back in and stuff, innit?
Okay, fair enough. To be fair, I never even saw it like that after assessing him.
But I could see this guy's read media books, innit? Like you could tell that he's trying to be like, what's it? You know, they have like a heel and a hero. That's how most of the successful media shows run. The sports ones, where you've got a guy that for some reason like either hates Michael Jordan or hates LeBron James, isn't it? Or is, as in, so his agenda right now is almost...
he's a good guy though, isn't
he? Yeah, he's a good guy, but he's against the city machine, essentially, isn't it? His vibe is, he wants to be the guy that backed Arsenal and believed in them from the beginning.
Okay,
So that's
okay.
the position that he's taking,
He
innit?
has a horse in the
Yeah,
race.
pussy. Anyway, guys, anything else?
Nah, you guys will probably watch this in 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's coming out top of next year. So
That's it.
Happy New Year, innit?
I can't come out.
Now, we-
Pussy, innit? Huh?
You might as well change the name of the podcast.
Why?
Pussy.
As a pussy podcast.
Yeah, put the pussy pod.
Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the mud, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures, 3-course meals for dinners, 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out.
The tab is